yourself. I'm a fan of the fan.
Come here, baby.
Hold up.
Hold up. Hey, Joseph, tell them how much it's for. Some of them don't know.
Don't know.
Y'all really want to know?
Put the check numbers in the screen, bro. Put the check numbers
on us, man. Pull up on it.
Let's see it.
For the record, we are live on Facebook, YouTube, and
hold up. Let me pin the post.
Go to the left.
$39,560. Bro. Let's go.
Thumbs up for my guy. Get it, y'all. That's my leader. That's my team leader right there. Legacy makers right there.
I love it, man.
Legacy makers.
Gangs with that bell.
Legacy makers, baby. Let's go.
You already know.
Oh, we got sharks in the house as well. Hello.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. Sharks.
No. Don't sit on that.
Woo. I got 3 closings and 8 contracts today.
Let's go!
Snap.
wow.
Hey, yo, the superhumans are here.
Superhuman all the way.
Wait, Aaron, you ain't hear me. The king is here, so his constituents are in the court. We represent well. We are
royalty.
Bow down.
Guys, real fast too, before we get real deep into this, I've had the honor of knowing Joseph and Crystal for probably the last 5 to 6 months. They hopped on my mentorship program, and I coached them through a little bit of stuff before Ground Zero hit. They came out to my event. They got so much knowledge. They ended up meeting a whole crap ton of people. And then next thing you know, I look online and I see that they're superhumans too. They were hungry for that energy, man. And I just want to say, they have such an amazing family. They brought their kid to the event. I made it a thing that I didn't care if you had your kiddo. Y'all can all come to the event. And, I'm super happy for you guys, man. God bless y'all so much for coming out the way that y'all did. And for now having this tremendous blessing. This is a game changer. That type of deal. I remember my first shut up check. It was $26,785.36. And I'll never forget it. And I remember I closed that deal in late 2015, and it changed my life. With that one deal, guys, I would open up my first office. I would open up my first giant marketing company. I would start branding myself. I ended up being on a few podcasts. I was on Ken's 5 Eyewitness News here in San Antonio, and it changed my life. That right there is a shut up check. That's a shut up check to anybody who ever doubted you guys. And I just want to say that I'm so excited for you, Joseph and Crystal, man. I love you guys so much. And, y'all's family is beautiful, and I just pray for nothing but abundance and that God continues to protect you guys and watch over you guys and give you abundance.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me just hop in one quick second over there, all right? Because listen, all right, I gotta show these guys some love too, because they're Fire Damage Profit family too. So you got United Nation, you got Fire Damage Profit, you got Superhumans, Ground Zero. Hey, I ain't knocking y'all. That's exactly what I would do if I had access to all this. All in family. I saw my guy driving from Tucson for a free event, drove 2 hours, chopped it up, absorbed all the knowledge, dipped back to his wifey, and invested in Fire Damage, the niche, put in time, him and his wife, Crystal, lock it in, and then to have you bring little mama with you out to Ground Zero, have her invested, you guys in a mastermind, you're doing setback, leads not working out, and I see so many people quit. I see so many people fail because they lost belief it could happen. So when Jennifer told me, Chrissy, you guys were talking, you guys hit the number, I was running around the house for y'all. I was like, they did. I remember how good it feels, like that shut the heck up, Jake. I mean, it's cool to make a 10 stack or 5 stack. I'm all about it. One of the outcome is income and then some, cool. But you make that 40 racks, you make that plus 20 racks, and let everybody know what's really real. And to see you get it, Renee getting your checks, oh man, just laws of attraction. Come on, one more time.
Let's go.
Also, let me remind you too, Q, that we are live.
I gotta unmute the holla.
We are live on Facebook and YouTube, and I shared it into the groups as well.
Let's go, Chris Measy.
So
we appreciate
man.
You guys, man. Real talk, just before we get all into all this, Q, Elijah, Aaron, I mean, all you guys mean the world to us, right? And we got so much love for every single one of you. Even everybody in the group. We've gained so much knowledge, man. And like you guys said, since ground zero, it's just been constant growth. We did the fire damage course, constant growth. I mean, we're soaking ourselves in so much with you guys, and we love it. And it goes to everybody. Don't stop, be consistent. Cause this shut up check, yo, and you can ask everybody in the superhuman group, yo, I got teary-eyed the other day. I'm ecstatic.
It's a blessing, man. It's really a blessing to you guys, man. Congratulations for sure. You know, this that type of check, man, it can really break the generational curse, man. All you guys got to do, you know, is just invest back into yourself and just continuously do the same thing, man. That's the way you continue to get out the hole, man. It's really a blessing, especially right now in today's time. You know, the unemployment rate is almost, 30 million?
30
and
million.
You guys are doing something that millions of people can't even do right now. So man, I just want to say congratulations personally for myself as well, man. That's
appreciate that,
rock star status right there.
And you remember I talked to you at ground zero, bro, and we were, you know, I told you there it's all about my family. So yeah, man, we're excited.
Thank you.
Congratulations, man.
Yo, doctors make $54,000 a year. $54,000 a year. You make 40 grand off of one yes, probably two yeses. Let's go, man. I love it.
It's real.
On
Get
that
real.
that note, guys.
And the coronavirus. Corona checks. Let's go.
Rona ain't gonna stop my flow.
Let's go. Bars. We'll roll with the bars. Let's go.
You already know my boy Elijah. Guys, real fast. You already know my boy Elijah. Elijah the guy. He's from Arizona. I want him to go for Elijah, bro. Do you mind if I play your video of your first deal?
Please.
Real quick, and then we're going to get my boy Keith Everett on the call. He's going to introduce himself, and then it's value for value right after that. But this is something that's beautiful that people had to pay a lot of money to go and see, and Elijah was grateful enough to give me a copy of this video so that you guys can watch it. It literally fucking made me cry. And I'm sitting behind him and I'm sitting behind Elijah and his girl, right? I want to give them both like the biggest hug, bro. Their kids like right there. I'm pretty sure I don't remember it really, but I was like, bro, this is beautiful. So I'm gonna show you guys some real stuff, and this is beautiful. So let's get into this. I'm gonna introduce you guys to my boy Keith Everett. He's gonna tell you guys a story, and I really want him to just breathe energy into you guys, because right now what we all need is some things that are gonna lift us up. So I'm gonna play this video for y'all. Okay, let's get this thing going. I'm gonna share my screen right now. Let's see where to go.
I live each day with passion and purpose. I expect all of the opportunities I need for my financial success. I'm grateful for my family and friends. I'll focus on all the good things of life and get places. High five it up, y'all. Extra stuff. So I started in real estate when I was 21 years old. The first year in real estate, I don't really make any money the first year. However, I'm working at a call center. I'm working for an ex-football player to go to the auctions to bid for him. This is before 08 the collapse, so this is 4 years before then. So he was going by apartments at the auction. My sister ended up knew his wife. His wife is Trinidadian. So my sister being Trinidadian, like, why I could be a nanny and watch you guys' kids. Well, so they're like, cool. And so Jazz introduced me to him, and I want to be an entrepreneur. So he told me he'll pay me $1,000 if I go to the auction and bid during my lunch break. So he'll pay me $1,000. I'll go down to the bid, and so I had to wake up at 6 a.m. and drive with him to see properties. And so we know which ones we want to bid on, which one we want to go up to. So I'm willing to get my education learning right there. I open everybody, I get the property, and he pays me $1,000. When I get paid this $1,000, it could have been the equivalent to $100,000 to me. You have to understand, it was all work. I never made any money for 4 or 5 months straight. So I didn't make any money, so I didn't know if this real estate stuff really worked. We paid me $1,000. That's equivalent of 2 weeks at my call center job. So I'm like, whoa, I made $1,000 for just going and saying $1. Like, wow, this is great. My sister ends up getting fired, so I guess the older Trinidadian lady didn't like the younger Trinidadian being around anymore. So my sister got fired. Unbeknownst to me, I got fired, and so nobody tells me. So I go to this house like usual, 6 a.m. Go to the property, I go to this house, see a Range Rover parked outside, knock on the door, nobody answers. Call them, nobody answers. Text them, email, nothing. I'm literally in a state of depression. I'm like, what am I gonna do with my life? I thought this might be something I could do with my life. I could possibly make money. What am I to do? So I went back down to the office.
You gotta unmute yourself, bro. We can't hear.
We can't hear.
We lost you.
Q, unmute yourself.
Yo.
Unmute yourself, Q. So I used to get the newspapers, talk with the investor. I ended up taking him out to lunch. He teaches me how to analyze a property, comp a property. So he said, if you ever get a property, give me a call. I remember my first deal. Back in the day, I used to, this is like I said in 04, 05. No, by now it's about 05 now. And so I used to get the newspapers, and in the newspaper, a lot of people will have the for sale by owners where they're trying to sell their own property. So I got the newspaper, I'll circle all the for sale by owners, and I'll call them. And that's what my first lead. I do that every Sunday. So I did that for like 9 months straight almost. Like calling people. Finally, after 9 months, get one lady. The lady said, like, my husband passed away. So I had to call my investor who taught me how to comp. I go like, I got a property. I think the numbers make sense. So he looks at the property, looks at the numbers. He says, Elijah, yeah, this don't really make sense. How much do you want to make? So at first I was just gonna say $1,000 because I mean that's how much I haven't been paid for. And then the half Jewish side came out, right? So like threw another zero. I'm like, put another zero on there. I said $10,000. And I was quiet. Because the first one who talks loses. So I hear him over there calculating the numbers, give him calculating the numbers. 2 minutes felt like 2 hours. Man, he's gonna hang up. He's gonna get upset, hang up. I'm not gonna be able to call him again. Wait, be greedy, Elijah. What did you say? 500? Just say 500. And so I'm like, nope. All right, I said 10,000. Be quiet. So I was quiet. He calculates numbers. Like, all right, 10,000. All right, I can do it. That number still work. Let's do it. I'm like, let's do it. What do I gotta do? Do I gotta put on some overalls? I need a bucket of paint. What do I gotta do? Like, how do I earn my money? He's like, you earned your money. You did everything. 2 weeks, your money will be down there. Title company have a check waiting for you. Once I get the check, I look at it. It's the first time I've seen a check with this many zeros with my name on it. $10,000. I'm like, wow, this is perfect. I put the check in the mother of pearl and my white Toyota Camry. Put the seatbelt over the check. I'm gonna keep it safe with the AC because it gets hot out here. The AC on the check, don't have the ink to run on me. And I remember to this day, like it's yesterday, like, this is illegal. This is fraud. I'm gonna make $10,000. I'm a black man, with braids, no college education. I didn't put any money up. How did I make $10,000? I didn't do any of this. Like, this is fraud, and I'm not gonna cash the check. So I make a U-turn. I go home. I don't cash the check. I go home. As I'm at home, I'm sitting there. I gotta pay bills. So fast forward 30 days later, I don't cash the check for a whole 30 days. So when I look at it, like, well, the title company cut me this check. The title company had a nice office, so they have some money. And that's somebody that means they have to have an attorney. And if I go down for fraud, they gotta come with me. Hopefully the attorney can represent me. That's the logic I was working with, right? So like I gotta cash the check. So I drive to the bank. I give the check to the teller. The girl does one of these on me. I'm like, oh, this is the biggest check you ever had, isn't it? Like, yeah. It's like, oh, all right, well, I gotta talk to my manager to approve this. Man, I just want to snatch that check back and run out of there. But she already took it. She already walking. So I'm like, crap, man. Oh, man. You're going to tell me, all right, Mr. Rubin, come with us back here. You got this bracelet you want you to put on. I thought for sure I was going to go to jail. This is my mind. I just make it happen. Someone who looks like me make this type of check that fast. And then the bank manager came out to the front and said, words I never heard before. He says, Mr. Rubin. Yes, I'm Mr. Rubin. So, Mr. Rubin, how would you like your cash? I'm like, whoa. I'm like, let me get 10 stacks of $1,000 stacks. $10,000 stacks, $100 bills. You have those. I don't put the money in. I put the money in the envelopes. I remember grabbing the money in the envelopes. I remember one envelope dropped, picking up the envelopes. I remember to this day going into my car, first deal closed. I put the 10 envelopes in the passenger side. Put the seatbelt over, put the AC on it, the Benjamin shirt mounted on there. Now I remember rolling my windows, turning up the movie, pounding on the stereo, screaming at the top of my lungs. I had never felt more liberated, more free in my life. I knew I would never work for somebody else again. I knew from that moment on, I could turn words into wires, conversations into cash check. I would return my family. I know if I can do one time, I can do 6,000 times. But that's what 15 years later is true. I never worked for another person again after that first day.
Like a bomb of gold information like dropped on me. I thought I knew everything as well, but I'm glad.
That's big love, man. Love that right there. That's beautiful.
Awesome.
Guys, people had to pay thousands of dollars to see that. And I just wanted to give y'all that for free. And when I saw that, it made me understand how far I've came. Because a lot of times, and maybe some of you on this live are still struggling to get your first deal, but I remember like 2013, 2014, getting into this industry, trying so hard to close my first deal. It took me a year and 8 months to close my deal in 2015, right before my son was born. And I made a little over $2,800. And it was the best thing that ever happened to me because all my life, all I ever knew was Jack in the Box and selling pot. That is all I knew. And for someone like me whose family grew up in the west side of San Antonio and Las Palmas area where there was nothing but Latin kings around. And my grandmother wouldn't even let me into the house because I wasn't baptized Catholic. It was me and 6 others sleeping in a 100-square-foot shed in the back of my grandma's house. And when I remember things like this, it makes me feel like, man, I've gone so far. And some of you guys that haven't done your first deal yet, I cannot wait for that excitement because once you close that first one, everything else, all those doubts, all of those suicidal thoughts in your head, all of those things that have just, the people that haven't believed in you, the people that have been fucking with, messing with you, that haven't been doing a million different things, right? That didn't just show love at the beginning, all of them just get shut right up and you just elevate yourself to a whole nother level where there's nothing that anybody can say can ever bring you down anymore. So I want you guys to remember that because you're going to get that feeling one day if you haven't gotten it already. And when you find that, never forget it because I guarantee it lasts a lifetime. So that's my boy Elijah Rubin, guys. Wanted to introduce him. He's a good friend of mine, practically a brother at this point.
Yo, let me just say one quick thing for all those who are still on their journey, to get that first deal. Because I remember, and like I said, I've been doing this for 16 years, y'all. 16 years. I'm 36 years old now. I started when I was 21. I didn't see any of this. There was like no minorities getting to it. There's no young people. I had braids and the whole nine. I was the only dude with braids in Arizona. I'm in the land of the gurus. All right. And so I wanted to just make sure I say that I didn't see people like there was no ground zeros. There was no superhuman group. There wasn't Renee's out there cutting checks. I didn't see Crystal and Joseph knock out $40,000 checks. It made it really discouraging and really hard to fight through a lot of times. And the fact that now you guys get this chance to see real people doing deals, just like you and me, that's doing deals, showing what happens when you basically it's called the bamboo tree. Have you guys ever heard of the bamboo tree? The bamboo tree story? All right, so I'm just gonna take a quick second, share with them, and I'll pass the mic. I just want to add some value. All right, so it's not something I came up with. Shout to Les Breezy, Les Brown. This is one of his joints. He said, but it hits home so nicely here because it's so easy to lose faith. It's so easy to lose sight of what you really want. All the people that doubted you, all the people that had disbelief in you, and when you have doubt in yourself, what are you going to go back to believe that your deal's coming, your opportunity's on the way? And so it's a bamboo tree effect, right? So the bamboo tree works like this. For a bamboo tree, you have to water it, you have to nurture it day after day, month after month, for 5 years. For 5 years, you have to water and nurture this bamboo tree. And then what happens after you nurture this bamboo tree? Think about that. First, think about if you had a neighbor. All right, you walk outside and you see a neighbor go to a patch of land and just watering the same piece of land. You walk out, what you doing over there? Oh yeah, I'm growing my bamboo tree. Man, like a year later, he's watering the same place. You don't see no water there. You're probably gonna laugh at him too, like, bro, they ain't no tree, there's nothing growing there. But he, which should be you, are believing that you're pouring water on it, you're nurturing it, you're growing, and then after 5 years, regardless of neighbors laughing, people doubting you, as long as you don't fail and just have any disbelief, what ends up happening, that bamboo tree breaks ground. And when it breaks ground, it grows 90 feet. And in 90 feet, it could grow, it grows 20 feet. And within 20 feet, it grows 20 feet within the first 5 months. And after it grows within the first 5 months, you never again have to water it again. All right. And so for the bamboo tree to grow 20 feet, did it take 5 months or did it take 5 years? And you have to think to yourself, you guys have to think to yourself, right? We each one of us have that bamboo tree within us. All right. And our skill set, every day you wake up, every day you make a phone call, every time you're on one of these Zoom calls, every time you make an offer, every time somebody tells you no, it's you watering your bamboo tree. You're turning the soil. You're believing. You're putting in nutrients. And then one day, like what happened for Crystal and Joseph, what happened for Renee, boom, it happens. When it breaks ground and it grows, nobody can tell you differently. Nobody can tell you anything. I haven't worked for somebody else in 16 years. I will never work for anybody else. I'm going to buy my own island by the time I'm 55 years old or sooner. And I'm able to do that because I was able to put self-evidence and I put opportunity out and seeing what happens when you believe, when you put in the work, when you put in the nutrients, what you can manifest for yourself. And so hopefully that video, and me sharing a little bit about the bamboo tree, helps really hit home what's possible for each one of you guys, let alone the fire damage niche and everything else, by just having that belief and that unwavering faith in yourself that you will have your day coming soon. Please make sure you remember this, you see this, because Quentin's a walking result. You know, Keith is a walking result. Aaron's a walking result. What's happening, what could happen if you just execute and don't quit. The only way you lose in real estate is if you quit. All right, because you turn every loss into a lesson, and each one of those lessons ends up turning into a blessing. Now drop the mic.
Boom! Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, Elijah.
Stand up, man. Stand up.
Stand up, guys. Stand up. That's what I'm talking about. So, guys, the next person I want to introduce for y'all, real quick, Elijah's my boy. Elijah and Aaron. Since we've all came together, there's just been exponential growth in not just our businesses, but our psychology and what we take back to our family. Like, these guys have seriously poured into me, man. And one thing that I'll always be humble about is my ability to continuously learn. Like, even at this level, you're always going to learn. Like, that's the fun part of it, is that you just never stop learning. Today, actually, like, this year is a big year for me because I turned 30 years old in 3 months. And I told myself that before I turned 30, that without a doubt that I would pay off my mother's house, which I did. I told myself that before 30, I would own 10 properties, which I did. I told myself that before 30, I would close over 400 transactions in real estate, and I did. And these are things, guys, that I never thought in a million years would be possible. But it became possible when I decided to run with my conviction of what people told me was impossible for me my entire life. And guys, my only job, I'm telling you, my only job, Jack in the Box. That's it. And I sold a lot of weed. That's it. And you know what? I still made shit happen. And if I can make it happen, I don't have a GED. I dropped out my freshman year. I fucking been in and out in jail my whole life. But I can weigh a bag of weed and I can close a fucking real estate deal. If I can do both of those things, ain't nothing in this world that I can't accomplish. And I want y'all to remember that, okay? It's not who you used to be, it's who you're trying to become. And always run with that. And with that being said, man, I have a very, very motivational motivational mother sucker. I'm kidding. A very motivational guy that I've been working with very closely for the longest time, okay? He's a really good friend of mine, man. And today, guys, I want to have the honors of introducing my good friend, Keith Everett with Hustle Implementers, owner and founder and co-CEO of Alabama Cash Offer. Keith, take the stage, bro.
Let's go.
Everybody doing tonight, man? Everybody doing pretty good?
Bro,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. So, man, just really want to, want to holler at everybody tonight. I don't want to just talk about, the people who've been consistently doing deals. I want to talk to the people who have never done a deal and kind of give y'all some insight about what I was going through when I was coming up on this journey. So, the thing is, man, when I started this real estate journey, I realized very, very quick that it wasn't just a financial journey. It was a journey on my emotions. It was a journey on my, everything internal, man. So I could be able to, reshape everything external. And a lot of people got to realize, man, when you're trying to be on the financial journey, you got to get your emotions, your mental, everything got to line up to one line, so that way you can push forward into a new life. That's the only way you're gonna be able to break generational curses, man. You got to be willing to feel every emotion when it comes to trying to be successful in this business. And that's the way that you know that you're on the right path. You start feeling all different type of emotions. And sometimes, by feeling those emotions, you got to go through a couple letdowns, a couple failures. You know what I mean? But you got to keep pushing. It's saying First Peter that God is letting us know. I'm sorry, it's saying James that every trouble that come our way is just to build our endurance up. So we got to constantly build our endurance. If you continue to make steps forward, if it's hard to be consistent, you got to keep on going, man. So that way that you absolutely can, you can build your endurance up and you can be consistent, man. And another thing, you got to be relentless. You got to be willing to go out there every single day and give maximum effort, and you got to be okay with not even getting a result at that very much time. But you got to fall in love with putting energy out there, so that way that you'll be able to reciprocate everything that you're putting out. And I think that's important, man. You can't quit. I don't even believe in losing. I honestly do not believe in losing. You know what I mean? You got to be like that, because it's really not a such thing as a loss, man. So on my journey, I started, I didn't have nothing. I was willing to, lose everything I had just to be able to take a step forward. And sometimes you got to take a couple steps back for you to be able to slingshot forward. And that's how I was, man. I always was relentless. I was never scared to talk to a seller because my pockets was too broke. It's no way that you're scared to talk to a seller, man. If you got a family at home that you got to feed, you know what I mean? You got to just go out and do it. Have a conversation. You need to be like a doctor. My approach is like a doctor. You know what I mean? When you talk to the seller, you ask them a question. I mean, what's the reason you're looking to sell this property? Was it the tenants? What kind of experience have you had with the tenants? How you feel about, renting the property out again? How you feel about maybe fixing it up yourself and doing something with the property? Oh, okay. If you were to rent it out, do you see it getting any better or see it getting any worse? That's just like when you go to the doctor, man. They ask you, the doctor just don't ask you what's wrong with your head. He asks you, is it hurting on this side? Is it hurting on this side or this side? That's how you got to be when you're talking to people and dealing with their problems, man. Right now, this is the perfect time for us to be problem solvers. Those are going to be the people, who move forward during these times right now. And you got to over communicate with the sellers right now. You got to be the one that they think about, when it's time for them to sell their property. You got to think logically. You got to think. Some people want to sell right now. Some people still trying to, wait till everything stabilized. But you got to be in their ear. Sometimes you may got to call them to check up on them. How you doing today? I know you said that you didn't want to sell until this time, but I just want to check up on you. It was on my mind last weekend. And I at least want to give you a quick call real quick. You know what I mean? You got to be a problem solver, man. I think a lot of people make this business harder than what it is. If you just go into everything, man, you got to just think like, how can I solve these people's problems? You got to be listening for the problem. You got to be a great listener. That's you have to be that's how I pickpocket everything that I do, is because I'm looking for something. You got to be looking for the pain. You got to be looking for the problem, so that way that you'll be able to solve it. You got to be able to solve whatever their problem is. That determines how you use your benefits. This person might need a cash advance. This person, they might need a moving truck. This person right here may need you to send a realtor out to their house, so that way that they can get to their new destination. You can help them out get out their current destination. Be a problem solver. Everybody say that, though. I don't think everybody understand what that means, though. You know what I mean? And that's my approach every single day. You gotta be fearless, man. Fear is a sin. It say that in the Bible. So why would we be fearless? Why would we fear anything in this business, man? If Q can do it, if Elijah can do it, if Aaron can do it, if guys like Chris can do it, that means y'all can do it. That's what kept me pushing. Guys like Q, guys like Elijah. You know what I mean? When I was coming up in the game, I seen these guys, so it was like, damn, if he could do deals like that, why can't I do the same thing? And that's what gave me hope, because I realized that everybody was human. You know what I mean? So if Q can do over 400 deals, somebody who's never done a deal right now can do the same exact thing if you're willing to, put in sacrifices the same way that Q did. Is you willing to sacrifice 15 years like Elijah did, 16 years? This guy been in the business for 16 years. A lot of people would have been quit. He could have been quit a long time ago. He could have quit at his 5th year. But now that, some people's journey is just a little different than other people's journey. David in the Bible journey was different from Joseph. Well, actually they journeys was kind of similar because, they had some envy going on. Like my man David, he was out in the field working. David was working, man. His daddy Jesse, he had him out in the field working and let all the rest of the sons be in the house. So when Samuel came over and he said, man, line your sons up, Jesse. Jesse, he was lining the sons up, and Samuel said, I don't even see the one I'm looking for. You know what I mean? The one that he was looking for was out in the field working. That's what you got to be doing right now till it's your turn. You got to be working right now, man. Everything, everybody might be making it look pretty. You got to be willing to get dirty. You got to get dirty to get clean. And you got to be up to ignore people, man. You got to be up to ignore people. You got to be up to ignore your feelings, man. That's the people it's going to spring forward. You got to ignore the people that don't think you can do it. You got to ignore the people who hate on you. You got to ignore the feelings in your body when you don't feel like getting up and go, push, make that extra door knock or put out a sign or go drive for dollars. You got to ignore that feeling that you don't want to do it. You got to ignore that feeling, about sending out a campaign, about calling the seller. You got to ignore it. So ignore going to be one of the number one things that you guys got to remember. You got to be able to ignore shit, man, and just keep pushing. You know what I mean? You got to know who you are. You got to know who you are to be able to get to the place that you want to go. And you got to make sure everything is aligned with God's will. If it's not aligned with God's will, guess what? He ain't going to bless you. So I will focus on aligning with God's will. And then that's when you can ask for anything in the name of his son, Jesus. And that's how you're going to receive all the blessings. So I want y'all to remember this, man. This stuff is real right now. My mama was diagnosed with the coronavirus today. So I'm ready to work even harder than I ever worked before. This is a time for me, man, to work extremely hard, and now I got to practice what I preach. I'm telling y'all that y'all got to be fearless and have faith. But now, I got to pray for my mother right now, and I got to be able to do the same thing that I'm telling y'all to do with just different type of situations where we got to use our faith. So I just want to hop on here today, man. I did, similar to Q, just about 400 deals, but in the game since 2016. That year I did 3 deals. 17, I did like 40 to 50 deals, made a couple $100,000. 2018 did 1.5 million, did 108 deals. 19, 120 deals. You know what I mean? Almost 2 million. And right now, man, we're still moving. I closed a $28,000 deal Friday. I got a couple $40,000 deal closed on Thursday, which is my birthday. I got a 22,900 deal closed this week. So we moving, man. Listen, I feel like this is a great time right now because I feel like my business have had an X-ray. We got a chance to do some things that we should have been did. We should have been cutting our expenses. We should have been evaluating our team. Whoever ain't bringing their weight, they got to get cut off. We should have been doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? I should have been training my team every day. I can't just blame my team. I should have been bringing stuff to the forefront because sometimes you can wait too long to bring something to the forefront when you got a team. And guess what, man? Shit'll start sliding, man, and it can slowly diminish your business. We should have been not taking a lot of gamble on certain properties, so we got to keep getting contracts and taking them off the board. But it's always going to be a chance that can happen. So don't get caught up in the news and shit like that, man. God is in control. Your hustle is everything. Your heart is everything. Your mind will be everything. And I just appreciate y'all. Q, man, thanks for giving me the opportunity to talk. And if you ain't got that first deal, you need to go get that first deal. If you ain't consistently doing 6 figures, you need to do whatever it takes to get there.
Man, Keith, bro, I gotta say some powerful stuff right now, man. I mean, I wanted to keep it as your business as well. And I just want to say, bro, I really respect you for just coming out and saying that. We weren't going to say anything, guys. We really weren't. Yeah. And, for Keith to say that right now about his mom is such a big deal because we just got off the phone and said a prayer. He just found out about this. And he's on this damn Zoom call with us right now, giving you guys value about how you can excel in your business. There's strength in prayer. Yeah. And I want everybody to drop some prayer comments into the comment section right now for Keith's mother. I love this dude. He's like family to me. We grew up like very same. We both grew up screw-ups. got introduced to the game, and then we blew up, you know. And since then, like since I've met this man, it's been nothing but growth. Like I've been in the game longer than this dude, and he just pushes me to another level that I didn't even know existed in me. I feel the same way about Aaron. Aaron's a good friend of mine. It's like a brother of mine. Yeah. He's been teaching me, and this is some personal stuff. Aaron has basically been mentoring me about certain things that I've been questioning when it comes to God. And you know what, man? Like at this point, I'm just like so curious, and I just love it so much because it's been helping me. And just hearing what you're saying, man, is just so true, bro. It's so true. So, you know, guys, let's get that prayer thing going in the chat box real fast, dude. You know, I just hope everything's gonna be all right, Keith.
I appreciate everybody, man. Hey, man, this made me feel better. Believe it or not, you know what I mean? God say we're more than, you know, when a few people gather together, it's powerful, and he's going to be in our presence. So I appreciate everybody.
Hey, in Jesus' name, your mom is healed. And in Jesus' name, she's 100% out of the being sick. In Jesus' name, I proclaim it right now that the Holy Spirit touches her and she will be healed in Jesus' name right now.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Appreciate it.
What Keith said earlier was powerful, and this is something that I just got done reading about. And I'm not biblically correct in every single aspect. And to be honest, I was just baptized 3 years ago, and I truly believe that God saved me. It saved my family. It saved me from being stupid and falling off of the world, because money turned me into a very, very terrible person. It amplified an evil part of myself that I did not understand was there. And I baptized myself 3 years ago as a Christian. And since then, my life has just changed completely. And this is a story that I read in the Bible, because this is something that pertains to what Keith was talking about. When fear is a sin, okay? And so this story is about Peter and Jesus walking on water. And it's a pretty powerful story. I'm not too politically correct, so sorry if I kind of over-exaggerated a little bit, but I'm going to speak it to the best of my ability because I'm really trying here, okay? So this story is about this crazy storm that's happening, right? And Peter and a bunch of his really close homeboys are basically on a boat right now. And it's scary because the waters are crazy. The wind is blowing everywhere, right? And so Peter says, Lord, if it is you, command to me. Peter says, God, please save us, basically. He says, Jesus, please come and save me. So immediately Jesus reaches out. And Jesus is walking on water. All of Peter's boys are like, oh my God, it's Jesus walking on water. It's the craziest thing could ever happen, right? And obviously this man is the Son of God, okay? So this is like the craziest thing, okay? And so Jesus tells Peter, he says, look, man, if you come to me, you'll be okay. Step out of the boat and come to me, right? And so Peter looks at his boys, and his boys are like, dude, I ain't going out in that water. You go, right? And so Peter hops out of the boat. He's like, all right, you know what? F it. I'm going, right? So he hops out of the boat, and unbeknownst to anybody else, the dude is walking on water, right? Peter himself, one of Jesus Christ's disciples, is walking on water. And so he starts walking toward Jesus, and he's like, dude, this is badass. This is bad as heck. I'm walking on water, right? I'm going to put $1 in the curse jar every time. I'm sorry, Aaron. He's walking on water, right? And so this is the craziest story. But he gets scared. He looks down. He sees whales passing under him. He sees the water just raging all around him. And he freaks out. He freaks out, right? And he starts sinking. He's walking closer to Jesus. And he's sinking lower and lower and lower. And literally the water's like right here, about to cover his mouth. He's freaking out. And Jesus reaches down on Peter and pulls him up. And he said, when I told you that you were going to be okay, why didn't you believe me? Because now I want you to understand that you have faith, my son. And when he told him that right there changed everything. I believe the storm completely stopped, and the raging waters subsided, and everybody was going to be okay. But what was the story in that? What was the story in that, right?
You did good.
Was afraid, but he needed to trust the resource, right? So God is the source. God is the source for everything. And if God says that you are going to be okay in his light, you will be okay and his will be done. So that was my interpretation of that, guys. I know I'm like kind of fresh and new at speaking on God. Aaron, I hope
you did great. That was awesome. You hit it spot on.
And like that story really touched me. And I realized that because I'm not walking in faith. And guys, I mean, some of y'all here, maybe I don't even believe in any of this. All good, right? I don't care what you believe in, to be honest. But for me, guys, having faith walks through the fire without a single doubt in their mind that the fire is going to burn you. And hope tries to jump over it. If you hope to be successful, you're going to have a very hard time becoming successful because you don't have faith. And faith is so much stronger than hope. Hope, in my eyes, is a beggar. Hope begs for the things that could happen. Faith understands that these things are going to happen regardless, and that this fire in front of me is simply my trial. And if I can walk through it without fear, but with faith over fear, the flames will not touch me. And that is the difference, guys. Fear is the enemy, and also ego is the
When
enemy.
are you going to get ordained, Quentin? Because I'll tell you right there, that was enlightening, man. Like, right there, that was fucking. Sorry, we're you guys.
I'm gonna get you.
There's $1. I got $1 in it too, man.
I want you, hey, yo, Aaron, drop your cash app, bro. Drop your cash app.
$100 bills or dollar bills? Just tell me where to mail it to and what I gotta do.
Donate it towards the nurses fund. Thank you.
I promised my brother, guys, that I wouldn't curse, so I'm really trying. I hope he sees that I'm trying.
I did, man. I'm pretty good right now. That's why I keep hitting mute.
So, guys, you know, I've had the honor of working with Aaron. I've had the honor of working with Elijah very closely. Aaron, to me, is like a spiritual mentor, you know, and I help him out with his business a lot. He helps me out with mine, and he always elevating me. Elijah is such a inspirational guy. And Keith, he and I, we're like the same people. Like, we've been having these meetings lately, and it's pretty funny because me and Keith are just sitting there like, okay, so what are we going to do? Because I can't keep talking about what we're needing to do. I need to do. You know, and that's the way I run my business. I shoot first, I ask questions later, you know, and sometimes that can hold me back. So, you know, it's been a blessing to be able to be on the same platform with these guys. And a lot of people don't know this, but we're the ones hosting the Closest Olympics. We're also participating. So this is something that's super exciting. And it's just the idea that all four of us can come together and work the way that we do is just so like, it's something that I never thought that would be possible. Not for me anyway. Because when you put this many alphas in the same room, a lot of times, guys, people tend to think differently, you know? But yo, real quick, I didn't really get a chance to get my boy Aaron to introduce himself formally. So I want to bring my boy Bevins back to give you guys some wisdom tonight before we move into how to close more deals, okay?
The king is here. The king is here.
Woo! So first of all, really quick, I gotta say this, y'all. It is, you know, I'm glad that Q brought that out. That between Keith, Everett, Quentin Flores, Elijah Rubin, and myself, we've been having underground meetings about the 2020 Closers Olympics. And these words came from Max Maxwell himself. Whenever the idea was pitched to him, Max said, "I've never seen anything on this magnitude be done." And he says the reason why is because, just like Q said, whenever you get this many alphas in the same room, they all want to go in their direction, in their own direction. And it's been an honor to work with men who are willing to, we're all alphas and CEOs in our own businesses. But when we come together, there is no such thing as individual. Elijah, tell him I'm lying. Keith, tell him I'm lying. Q, tell him I'm lying.
It's real. It's real.
Yep.
People in the steeple, man. We all know the people in the steeple.
Yep, exactly. And so it's an honor to work with these men, and to hear their stories is an incredible thing. I'm going to share a couple points with y'all that I believe is going to help you absolutely destroy the remainder of 2020 in your personal business. You can apply these principles in your life. I'll keep it very, very brief because I'd like to point out that out of all these men, I am the rookie. I'm in real estate less than 2 years, and last year was my first full year in the business. We closed out a little under $500,000. This year we're projected to hit 1.5, and we are here my company, my team is here to change the game, not just to play it, right? The superhumans understand that's our philosophy. If y'all wonder why the superhumans are so arrogantly loud, why they're so proud and
bring
just
it. That's why. In the human, what is you saying?
The reason why the reason why, y'all, is because that same philosophy is in the Superhuman campaign, that these people are not here just to participate. These people are here to change the way the game is played. They're here to change their family tree. And if you're going to change, here's how to dominate 2020, guys. Watch this. If you're taking notes, I highly encourage that you start right now with this thought right here. Improve your leadership and you will dominate 2020. And I'm going to show you 5 ways to improve that right now. And we're going to go through the levels of leadership and we're going to blitz through it. Just give me like 7 minutes. Number 1, level 1 leadership is position-based leadership. This level of leadership does not require any effort. It does not require any work. It requires no skill. It requires no talent. Level 1 leadership is based on title and rank. Mom says, listen to me because I said so. Now, while mom is due her right, and while mom does definitely deserve the honor, right? For a kid, do y'all remember what that felt like? And you're not talking back. You're sincerely asking, Mom, why do I have to do that? You're not talking back. You're sincerely asking, Mom, why do I have to do? Because I said so. Do you remember what that made you feel like as a kid? It is, no matter how loving mother was, that pissed you off because your feelings and your emotions were not taken into consideration. Now, imagine if you asked your boss that. So do you mind if I ask you, why do we have to do it like this? And the boss says, because I said so. That would piss you off. I'm a grown man. I'm a grown woman. Please do not ever talk to me like that again. Well, that's what you would be thinking in your head, right? That's position-based leadership. It requires no effort, no talent, no skill, no ability. That is the type of leadership that you should absolutely disdain and never allow in your organization as a wholesaler and a thriving entrepreneur. All right, let's go to level 2. This is the first level of leadership that requires effort and requires you to level up. Level 2 leadership is called permission. Level 2 leadership, at this level of leadership, all right, this requires you to level up. And this level of leadership comes from people being compelled by something more than just your title. There's something that is compelling them to listen to you, right? Now, it could be a number of different things here, and that's why this is only level 2 leadership. It could be that you've improved your communication skills. It's something about the inclination in your voice, something about the way you smile, something about the way you do things, but it compels people to listen to you. You're now gaining influence, okay? This requires for every single one of us who are here to start looking introspectively, looking inside and saying, who do I have to become to make somebody interested in following me? Did you hear that? You have to start working on you and ask yourself, who do I have to become to make somebody else interested in following me? And immediately tonight, get to work working on that very thing, on who you need to become. I'm telling you guys, you work on this, it is going to blow your business up. You want to know why? You think Q can hit his first million in real estate alone? He will tell you he cannot do that. You think Elijah Rubin has done everything he's done alone? I wish y'all could see the amount of work that goes into coordinating an event that's going to have upwards of 1,500 attendees virtually, with 12 other competitors who are each alphas in their own rank. Then we got to reel in Max Maxwell. Then we got to reel in Brent Daniels. Then we got to bring in Carlos Reyes. Then we got to bring in the biggest sponsors in the game, right? Do you know how much work this takes? And guess what? Each one of these CEOs that are here in this group right now, each one of us has what we call our integrator, our CEO, or our COO. And Elijah will tell you, they're the ones that are actually putting in the work. We're coming up with the ideas, right? We're the visionaries. We're the drivers. We're the ones that like, look, we're going to make this thing happen. We're the executors. The COOs are the ones that are actually implementing all these ideas, and they're greasing the oils to make these machines work, make this machine work. The reason why I bring that out is because how do you think Elijah Rubin is able to get his COO to be able to operate so efficiently? How do you think that Keith Everett is able to get a CEO who's able to, boom, soon as Keith asks for something, boom, his COO is like, I'm already on it, boss. Let's go, partner. Let's get it. My CEO is already on it, right? Why do you think that's the case, right? It's not just because of what they're paid. It's because we have improved ourselves as leaders, why they're willing to follow us. They're eager to follow us, almost to the point where they want to please us. I'm not saying anything disrespectful to them. We couldn't operate without them. Improve yourself and people would be willing to follow you. That's level 2, permission. Level 3, leadership, production. Level 3, leadership, production. All right. This is where the wheat gets separated from the chaff. All right. Now, the wheat are the leaders who are able to impact results in an organization. Now, level 3 leadership, very, very few wholesalers in this game will ever get here. Very few wholesalers will ever get here. And you know how you know that? Because a very small percentage of wholesalers can hit 6 figures consistently every month. Very few. And the only ones, watch this, y'all. I'm gonna make a bold statement right here. I hope this thing is recording. Chris, we still recording, bro? I want everybody to hear this. Very, very few will ever get to that point. And the only reason why is because they will not level up to level 3 leadership. Now, I'm going to read to you what level 3 leadership is in regards to production. It says level 3 leaders are strong leaders that are able to get results and impact an organization. They have the ability to be productive individually and to inspire their team to be productive on a consistent basis. They have, watch this, and this is where the nuts and bolts is for you to work on starting right now. They have self-discipline and work ethic. That's how to get to level 3. Level 3 is, I've already done it for myself, but they follow you because you're able to get something done organizationally, right? And very, very few people know how to drive on this level. If you watch the way Q operates in his organization, he's a level 3. Or I'm sorry, I'm not saying he stopped at level 3. I'm saying he has conquered level 3. Y'all see, it's one thing to see Q on YouTube. I've been in dude's office, right? I was kind of low-key groomed in his office, right? I've watched the dude take the lead in his meetings. It's a different human being. It's a different human being. I've been behind the scenes with Elijah Rubin. If you watch the way this man organizes pieces together, low key, I don't even know if I should admit this, Elijah Rubin is kind of like the coordinator of the closer, the 2020 Closers Olympics. His organizational skills are on point. You watch the way my man Keith Everett speaks, he gives you goosebumps and chills. Right? Your ability to inspire other people, level 3 leadership. Now watch this. We're getting into next level Super Saiyans right here with this one. Watch this. We're getting blonde hair, blue eyes, and a tail with this one. Watch this. Watch this. Level 4 leadership. People development. People development. At this stage of leadership, this is when the leader begins to shift his focus from simply the organization's results, from simply his personal results, to actually focusing on one person and growing them into leaders. This is where you have what's called exponential growth. All right? Can anybody tell me what exponential growth is? There's one thing to get growth. Exponential growth is different though. Like exponential growth is when you wake up one morning and it's like, boom. At Marinos is on the same page as me. Yup. Sean Burke. Yup. Marino says that's when you blow up. Anna says multiple people affected all at once. Absolutely. Absolutely. So check this out. You are a leader and you grow this mini organization, right? When you get to level 4 leadership, the people in your organization become duplicates of you. So now if you started the organization and you duplicate you, then you got somebody in your organization creating their own organization. So guess what happens? It goes like this. This is you, boom. And then watch this. So remember, this stays right here. This is you, level 4 leader, boom. Now watch this. You pour into this person and watch what this person does, boom. And then this person pours into this person and watch what that person does, boom, boom, boom. And now what you have is exponential growth. What Joseph and Crystal Frangos have right now is growth. That's a $40,000 paycheck. That's growth. Now, I'm not knocking them. I love them to death. That's my brother and sister, but that is not exponential growth. Exponential growth is when you have somebody in your organization, right, that's creating the person who's bringing in that $40,000. That's level 4, baby. That's level 4, baby. All right. Now I'm about to take you to the God level. All right. Y'all ready for this? I'm about to take y'all to the God level leadership. Level 5 leadership. Make note of this, y'all, is the pinnacle. You can't get any higher than level 5. Level 5. And by the way, before I even get to level 5, right? Let me just flex on them real quick. You want to know when exponential leadership is taking place? When your teams have teams. And guess what's happening in the superhuman campaign right now? Guess what's happening amongst the superhumans right now? The team leaders got teams. And guess what's going to happen in 3 months? Those team leaders' teams will have teams. And right now, what's a group of incredibly zealous and loyal 100 group is going to be 500 and 1,000. And you'll be like, yo, what just happened? It was just a few people a while ago. Exponential growth, because you got to learn how to create leaders. That's how your business becomes a multi-million-dollar wholesaling operation. Level 5, the pinnacle. Watch this. The pinnacle resides in leaders so rare, there's only a handful of people in each industry who have ever hit this level. Level 5 are the legacy makers. Success seems to follow them everywhere they go. Their influence is transcendental. And basically that means that as you're in their presence, you just get chills. Have y'all ever heard of E.T. the hip hop preacher? Have y'all ever heard of E.T.? E.T. is a level 5 leader. You ever heard of John Maxwell? Level 5 leader. You ever heard of Tupac Shakur? Level 5 leader. You ever heard of Martin Luther King? Level 5 leader. You want to know the ultimate level 5 leader? You want to know the ultimate level 5 leader? Jesus Christ. Now, here's how you know a level 5 leader. The level 5 leader inspires people based on who they are and what they stand for. Based on who they are and what they stand for, combined with every level of leadership preceding it, right? Level 5 leadership is when the leader is able to say, I need for you to murder this person. And they say intellectually, I don't want to, but I will. That may be a poor illustration. Obviously, none of us would ever do that, right? Level 5 leadership, let me use a better illustration. I'm sorry for that, y'all. Level 5 leadership is when you tell somebody, I'm going to lead you into hell, all right? And it's gonna suck. And this is probably gonna be the worst experience of your life. But I guarantee you that on the other side of that is gonna be the greatest experience you could have ever imagined. And your people say, yes, ma'am. I'm riding with you. Let's go. I might lose my whole family. I'm riding with you. I might lose all my money. I'm riding with you. This might be the worst experience of my life. I'm riding with you. Level 3s can't do that. Level 3s got people that are going to dip on them. Level 2s can't do that. Level 1s wouldn't even ask that because they're cowards. You see what I'm saying? So that being said, if you focus on all of these and leveling up, I can almost guarantee you that you're going to absolutely compound your business over the next few months, over the remainder of 2020. And if y'all want to know the resource on how to get this information and start working on it, it is in a book called The 5 Levels of Leadership by John C. Maxwell. And I know a lot of you may be like, yo, I just want to wholesale a real estate deal. I just want to wholesale, right? Well, I'm not here to talk to you about just how to wholesale. I'm here to show you how to actually grow a business and the mindset that it takes for you to get there, right? Because you can find all that practical information for free on YouTube. So Q, what we got for him, bro?
Bro, that right there was powerful, guys. Did y'all not understand what my man's just said? Like, bro, Aaron is such a humble guy. Like, he's so, and this is something that I've come to learn as I've been messing with this dude, is that he puts himself below me for some reason. Almost all the time, he tries to raise me above him in some kind of way, because I may have seniority in the business. But guys, we're the same age. We're the same age. And I see this man as my equal in every single kind of way, if not raise him above me. And this right here, guys, is not something that I'm saying like, this is something I wouldn't say about anybody, to be honest. This is like real. And a lot of people measure business by how long you've been operating it. This man has had life happen to him in a specific type of way that has granted him this type of wisdom that has allowed him to excel as fast as he has excelled in his business, solely because of the energy that he brings to the table when he enters the room. And guys, I want y'all to understand that it's the most powerful thing that I think anybody could really understand about a person. But that presence was there the first day I ever met Aaron. Let me tell y'all about the first day I ever met Aaron. This man specifically came to see me speak at a Propelio event. Specifically, I'm sure there were a bunch of other people he wanted to meet, but I look at the corner, right? I have my drink in my hand. I'm just chilling with my girl. I got my double chin flexing too. I'm like this, right? I turn around and I see this guy, right? This guy, he's clean cut, got the suit on. He's ready to go. Him and his boys, he has 2 boys with him, right? Both of them hitters. They're walking in sync like this. Literally, their shoulders are in sync, bro. And they got their hands in their pockets. And he comes up to me, bro. He comes up to me. And I'm like, who the heck is this guy? And why is he so dapper right now? And so he literally talks to me, bro. He's like, hey, Q, what did you do to get into this business? And I told him this piece of advice. I said, bro, I stayed true to who I was. That was it. To the T. Summarize what I said within 5 minutes. I stayed true to who I was. I mean, guys, seeing this man's growth within the last couple of years has elevated my business. When I met Aaron again, it was a year and a half later, I decided to call this dude The reason why I found his number was because he showed up to the Probelio event that I was speaking at, and he signed the guest list. And I call him and I tell him, hey, man, we should do business together. And it's such a crazy thing to see where you've come since that time that we sat down at Twin Peaks and we ate food and we talked about business. Because I believe this guy inspired me to build a team, because before it was just me and 3 other people. And now my office has 17 people in it. We're closing consecutively. This is a slow month for us, but about 20 deals a month. And we've been hitting multiple 6-figure months for probably the last year and a half. So guys, to see where Aaron has grown in such like a small time frame, I don't even see the time frame that he's had in his business. Because to me, his life experiences got him here. Your level of business is not what's going to get you there. It's what you've gone through in life and how you choose to use that that's going to get you to where you want to go. And guys, I know this whole thing was about how to close more deals. I hope you guys are getting value from this, because we may not be talking about the intricacies of doing this and breaking down the businesses. But, you know, Lord help me right now, we aren't giving you the freaking ethics to live on that you can build off of. Because those things right there are what made me successful. I read 1 million different self-help books, guys. And I read so many different passages from the Bible. I grew into this person that is Quentin Flores today, that is the founder of Ground Zero. I own multiple companies. I do a lot of different things, guys. And to see all of this happen so quickly, and for all of us to come together, Aaron's probably one of the best guys that I've met in my business that has grown me to another level. So I love how humble you are, bro. I just wanted to tell you publicly in front of all the superhumans how much I really appreciate you, bro. So guys, remember that. It's about abundance, y'all. It's about abundance. This isn't a PP measuring competition. This is us actually coming together and growing with one another so that we can build each other up. Because guys, there's too much hate going around. There's too many people out there that are thriving on the negativity, that are feeding into all the bad things that are happening right now. And when we come here, everybody that's in this place, man, where y'all from? Throw it in there and put love at the end, because I want to know who is all here in this call. Everybody just putting this together and all of us just creating this energy right now. I feel it right now. I feel it.
Hey, Q, let me ask you a question, bro. Let me ask you a question. Out of all the deals that you've done, and I'd like to ask this to Elijah Rubin and Keith as well, and even Chris Monroe, because you know we're getting a lot of attention, but Chris Monroe is a GOAT who's on here right now. I want to ask y'all a question, Elijah and Keith, and I see Jennifer there too. How much of this business, because I know we've spent a lot of time talking about mindset, how much of this business is the technical side and the technique, and how much of this business is actually the mindset? What would y'all say?
Let me answer this first. I know the other guys want to jump on this, Keith and all of them. This is important, guys. 100%, this business is 90% mindset. I have not, like, I'm telling y'all, man, 2010 me would have pulled a gun out on someone and robbed them for 10 grand. 2007 me would have probably just been doing coke and trying to become a rapper. And for me to shift my mindset from doing drugs to doing nonsense to being the person that I am right now, I wouldn't be in this position if I didn't focus on changing my thinking. Because guys, it's the most truest statement in the world, right? That your thoughts create your reality. And we can all become amazing thinkers, right? But to act on those thoughts is the next level. But before you can change the way that you see the world, right? It starts with change. Like before you can change the world that you see, it starts with changing the way that you see the world. You see what I'm saying? And if you can create that in your mind, you can bring to fruition anything that you could ever want, guys. But it starts here. It starts here. So that's my take on that. Elijah?
1,000%, Quentin. I just interrupt for a quick sec here. Quentin, I talked to you a few years ago, man, when you were, I don't know if you were just starting out or whatever, but you weren't the man you are today, that's for sure. And we hit it off because we come from the same type of background of, selling marijuana and doing some stupid shit, just to get by and do some things.
Stupid stuff, bro. Stupid stuff.
Whatever we had to do in our minds, that's what we knew and that's what we could do. But I'll tell you what, made us good negotiators, made us great with math, and it prepped us for this business. And I'll tell you what, I wouldn't trade any of it for the world, because life experience brought me a long way, bro. And I'll tell you what, I fell off the wagon for a little bit there, man. And I made it big. Construction company and doing $350,000 a month, and real estate, banging out another $100,000 a month in assignment fees last year. This year, and everybody walk up because I took my thumb off of the pulse. Don't let your thumb off the pulse. Don't let anybody get away with anything, man. Watch yourself. Mark your ass. Get contracts. Sign everything. Don't partner with people you can't trust. Do what you gotta do, and keep your eye on the ball, man, and don't back off the fucking throttle, man. Can't push in the clutch and let it coast down the hill, because they'll get you. Somebody gonna get you. Look at those 7 mother truckers, What are they?
All righty, man. We're gonna have to drop the Cash App in here for the curse jar. I'm gonna go for it and drop it here, guys. All righty, no, man. Hey,
I'll bring that up.
We understood it. That was beautiful, man. Thank you.
So he's talking about the mindset, right? So yeah, I think one of my unique gifts are my ability to really take multiple no's, take multiple setbacks, and go blow from blow, and not be affected by it. I think some of the greats all had that, that same ability to take certain losses and learn the lessons from them. And the faster they learn the lessons from them, they're able to turn those into, like I said, real blessings. And you have to look at every situation you're going to go through. Like I said, you have 3 choices, right? And we all have these same 3 choices. Once you understand that you have a lot more control over what happens to you, life happens for you, not because of you. And so what happens is this, right? The 3 choices you have. 1, you have the choice to identify, right? Really look at specifically what you want to focus on, right? Because there's a lot of things out there, the distractions. We got coronavirus, you got Trump, we got, fear everywhere. We have buyers backing out, lenders are changing terms. So, sellers are not sure if they want to sell now or not. So we're all having to go through this, right? So you have the choice to literally, what do you want to focus on? There's a whole picture there. What do you focus on? Second thing you want to be able to identify that we all have the choice to, all right? How much energy do I want to feed into something, right? Whatever I'm focused on, how much energy do I want to feed into it? Do I want to feed negative energy? Do I want to feed positive energy? And then the third thing really focus on is, what do I want to do about it? Right? What specifically do I want to do about it? And once you ask yourself these 3 things, you understand you're in full control. So when negative setbacks happen, this is one thing you have complete control over, to really control the mindset that we're all talking about, to really sustain 16 years in this game, all right? This is one of the purest things you have most control over. Nobody can take it from you. It's all about what you choose to do with it. I'm talking from, not something I'm thinking about or one day I'm going to try. My personal experience, I've seen plenty of people come and go working regular jobs right now, or part of the 30 million people unemployed, straight up. And what's allowed me to stay here, which I know allow you to do the same, is by taking full control of those 3 options. What do you focus on? How much energy do you feed into it? And what you going to do about it? Because if you don't do something about it, something's going to get done, and it's going to be a lot more out of your control. So being able to control the things you have control over allows you to have ultimate control, right? And let the things you have no control go, and so that's what I like to say as far as being complete focus, and I think what you see, that's what I realized after watching this, being able to see everybody get busy, is we're really basically 4 pastors that just happen to do real estate. It's real estate investing, right? You got Pastor Quentin over here, you got Pastor Keith, you guys already know about Pastor Aaron over here, and I think what's really dope is that the more you share, and what we call, me and Jenny talk about this all the time, about putting yourself in miracle territory. All right. And what you guys are doing right now, you're putting yourself literally in miracle territory. I mean, there's several $100,000 worth of deals that was closed by several people all within our fellowship all together, I like to call it, right? And when you put yourself in that miracle territory, that's when miracles start happening. But if you're over here like, oh man, focusing on the wrong thing, applying the wrong energy, you know, and not really doing anything about it, just wallowing in life like it's happened to me, it's knocking me down, it's knocking me down. Like, no, you're able to do a lot more if you're willing to control a lot more, right? And so I think what you see, we're all able to have together, what you are like having around this type of energy, there's more that you're able to do, and you're able to feel the feeling you're feeling today. See how you could reenact it in your life with other people. Now that's called evergreen knowledge. The thing that Aaron's was sharing with you today, Keith, Quentin, when you're able to take some information, some knowledge, some energy, some great creative concept, be able to embody that, and then not only absorb it, but reshare with someone else. Now their lives being impacted by something you heard from somebody else. That's evergreen knowledge. And that's what I want you guys to be able to hopefully take from today. And like I said, at the close of the Olympics, you're going to learn from 12 different styles, 12 of us. All right. I wonder if how many other pastors that might be there. All right. Disguised as real estate closers, right? We're going to see why they're able to stay so engaged with certain sellers, why they're able to overcome and have such a direct connection. So if you're able to learn from each one of those, I mean, it's going to be amazing. I'm super excited that we all came together here today. You know, like you guys know, I have to wrap up here myself soon, but I'm so glad that we had a chance to have real quality fellowship in the middle of a pandemic. I have so many people hitting us up just because of the close of Olympics that's just happening right now. You have so many different brands and certainly many different type of egos and people that all connect, collab in the middle of a pandemic. You know, the coronavirus is killing millions of people around the world. And for a couple of moments, we're taking our minds off that, applying and appreciating the gifts that God put in each one of these young gentlemen who's going to be, all 12 of us, plus the judges, plus all 1,500 plus of you guys going to be on there. It's just so amazing at what we're able to do when we all put our minds to it. The ability of having ingenuity and creativity and execution. Oh, poetry and mastery. I appreciate you, Quentin.
Wait.
Oh, sorry. Get in there, Jenny. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so one thing I do want to mention as well is, as far as the Culture Olympics, definitely be there, taking notes. This is like, there's nothing like watching, you know, people who have mastered their craft. And of course, we cannot forget about the ladies.
Hey, ladies!
Okay, I am personally making sure that we have the top talent, the top women who some of you know, some you might not be aware of. Okay, so a lot of these women are my personal friends. They're people who are in the business, who have been consistently closing deals, building businesses, and, you know, paving the way for both men and women to come and, you know, to also do the same, right? Because the idea is not just to go and watch, but to go and get empowered, to get inspired, to see it happening, so you can see yourself doing it that much, you know, faster by being able to emulate from other skill sets, learning techniques, learning, you know, how the different approaches with different personality styles. So there's a lot of science behind of this, but at the same time, there's nothing like seeing someone like yourself, seeing someone who looks like you, who speaks like you, who has your type of personality, executing right in front of you, giving you the exact blueprint. Because we can talk about it all day long until our faces are blue. There's nothing until we are doing it, until we're in the ring, so that we really understand what it takes. So I just want to encourage all of the women to make it there, to come and support your favorite closer. It's going to be coming soon. But in the meantime, you can definitely take notes from all the gentlemen who are also going to be killing it, who are verified closers. So make sure you are there.
Yeah. Come on, y'all, man. Hit some smart side. Get smart right there, y'all.
Hey, even though I appreciate all the camaraderie, like low key on some street joint. Hey, y'all, I'm about to murder these boys, y'all. To murder these boys, y'all.
Say it. They don't know. They don't know who they messing with.
Let them know.
Aaron. They don't see sitting there. They just human being right now. We got this.
Let me tell y'all something. Victoria is going to tell you like it is. Y'all want to see her in these streets. So Aaron's gonna win. Aaron's gonna win.
The squad is.
I know the superhuman squad
rolling
is deep.
Yeah.
Listen. We either have my fire damage La Familia come through, but at the end of the day, I really think Aaron's gonna do really well. Yeah. Just gonna come a little short when he comes up against your guy, Elijah I. But it's cool because 16 years in the game. Like really, I took hundreds of thousands of no's to prepare me for all the yeses I'm gonna get. So let's go, man. Let's go, man.
Blasting me off with his head.
Been in training.
But it's just going to be great, though. I'm really excited to see everybody's skill sets. It's like, I know I was watching what's the Jordan joint, right? The documentary, The Last Standing. And like during
Last Dance.
Last Standing, pardon, Last Dance. Yeah, one of those two, the last joint. So what's so dope was like during 1992-93, the Olympics, right? That the dream team, that they're supposed to be the best team that ever assembled, and just seeing so many different talent, all mastered their craft, all playing together, all the chemistry, and just seeing that everybody had to be on regardless of who the defender was. That's how I'm kind of looking at this. It's like the Super Bowl meets the dream team.
And losing was not an option.
Not an option. Losing. Dang, but I'm sorry.
Not on the table.
There could be a couple losers out. There could be a couple losers. It's gonna happen. There only could be one. And so I'm excited about that. Aren't you, Quinn?
It's gonna be fun.
You're funny. I'm smoking everybody in here, bro. Like straight up. Ain't nobody gonna outclose me.
Nobody.
I'm the most likable person in this building.
In this building.
Okay, then who
I'm
are
a
you?
magnet for energy, guys. I'm like Magneto on the phones, dog.
Q, hold on. Who are you the most worried about, though?
Worried about? I don't know. I gotta say it's
one you're worried about?
Keith. I'll say it's Keith, bro. Let me get Keith in here. Hold up. Where's Keith?
All right. See, now that's okay.
Hold on. Let me get my boy in here because that's real. Keith, what's up, bro?
What's up, man? It's
okay.
I got talk.
It's that one type of thing that I'm thinking about this thing from all angles. I'm prepared for. I'm not just prepared just to get on them calls and just close deals. I'm prepared for, what if I have a bad first call? How am I going to bounce back from that? So I think that it's going to come down to closing skills and having a specific strategy because you only got 30 minutes. So I hope everybody, ready to pull out their tricks because I'm telling you, man, when I wind up my bag of tricks, I hate it, man. I ain't going to lie to you. And I love competition. I love it. I do better when the more people watching, the better I get. So I hope everybody, they doing the heart check, man, because it ain't just about closing deals. You're gonna have thousands of people watching, and I hope the guys ready to bring that heat, man. It's gonna get wicked though. It ain't gonna get serious. It's gonna get wicked because I'm ready.
Man.
Yeah. No. And honestly, I mean, the more people that absolutely lock in, and it's only gonna take a couple people. It's only gonna take a couple people for them to get smashed. It's only gonna take a couple people for them to get smashed. Start stuttering on the phone, get hung up on a couple times in front of 1,500 plus people. Oh man, I'm just saying. I mean, get those butterflies popping. There's gonna be no running. There's no running. You're online.
It's
recorded, and this is gonna go around the real estate world. Within, I mean, we're at social media all over this. So no pressure, fellas. No pressure. I just want you guys to make sure you guys do your reps. I want you guys doing push-ups. All right. We talked about
somebody gonna get lucky and have an easy seller.
That's what we talked about today. So I'm just gonna rely on muscle memory and experience. I think once you have a certain level of experience, I mean, I'm not trying to say it's like Tom Brady or like the Pats or anything like that, but I really want to just see certain level of leadership and execution when it comes to just getting rings. I'm really excited to see. I'm really excited to see Quentin go against Aaron, though. The two likable guys, just similar,
I know.
So
like you want them to win.
You want them both to win. I just
want
can't wait.
them to win.
Yes.
I'm sorry, yo, but Aaron's gonna get destroyed, dog. I'm gonna take the superhuman banner and crush it in my palm, bro.
I thought you see him above you.
When we get in the ring. When we get in the ring.
Out of the ring.
So, yo,
Loser
Keith.
has to give up their Facebook group, bro.
Oh, put your group on the line.
Ooh. Yeah, so Keith, who's the top two?
Keith is confident.
Who are the top two you're looking for to see? Who are the top two you're looking to see?
He has his game face on.
Keith does have his game.
You have to unmute him. You have to unmute him. You have to unmute him. You have to unmute him.
Oh, my bad. Hold up. Here, I'll give you the thing. Hold up. I already know the superhuman's gonna unmute themselves and probably scream at me for what I just said.
You have to mute my guy. Let my guy.
You were about to get
So
nowhere.
So what's the question?
So the question is, who are the top two closers you're looking to see in the Close Olympics? Go at it. Who are you looking for?
Who do you want to see go at it?
That's a good question, man. Honestly, man, I'm looking at everybody the same. Everybody gonna be the same food to eat, so I really don't know. You know, I don't know.
Matchups.
What matchup you want to see?
I want to see. I'll be honest. I want to see RJ Bates and Steve Trang go at it. I don't know why. I want to see that matchup, bro. Like
Okay,
Steve
I know who I
Trang.
want to see. I know who I want to see. I just thought about it. I want to see Adrian Salgado and Steve Morales.
Yo,
that's a matchup, bro. That's a matchup.
That's hot right there. I want to see that matchup.
I'm excited, guys. Honestly, like because I've seen Keith work. Keith would be like, "All right, so we gonna do this." That's literally how Keith does everything.
Yeah.
Like I've had the honor of messing with this dude for a minute, and I just know, like, he's like Tyson in the ring, right? And Tyson always says this. He's like, "You take your eyes off me, I know I got you already."
That's facts.
Hey, y'all know what? It's a lot of love between the 12 competitors, but you know what RJ Bates said? RJ Bates said, "Y'all don't have any white boys represented." He said, and I was like, "Oh snap! Yeah, we gotta get RJ Bates in there," and he was like, "Aaron, you're about to get wilder." I was like, "Wow, yeah, he's coming with it. He's coming with it." So I want to see RJ, like, in terms of like who I want. I'm gonna tell you who I want. I want Steve Trang. All right. I wanna go face to face with Steve Trang. I wanna go head to head with Keith Everett. I want Keith.
You going to the GOAT?
I want Keith, and let me tell you why though. But let me tell you why. The reason why I want Keith is because low key, Keith's style is so different from mine. And I think that would be an incredible head-to-head matchup, because you will see two opposing styles that are going head-to-head, back-to-back. You know what I mean? So I would be interested to see how that would play out.
Yeah, man. So the thing about it, the thing about me, man, I would say this, I feel like whoever faced me, they ain't gonna be able to make too many mistakes. You know what I mean? You would not be able to make a lot of mistakes because, I'm telling you, I'm gonna cover the game from all angles. I'm preparing I'm thinking about my worst call that I ever can get and how to prepare to come off of that. I'm not worried about the good calls that possibly can happen. I'm thinking about the worst call and how I'm gonna work around all that. So I think it's gonna come down to closing skills, of course, but I feel like you're gonna have to be very, very, very strategic on what you got to do. I'm telling y'all, this is gonna get wicked. I'm telling you, it's gonna get wicked, man.
I know
I'm telling you.
That's nice. Yo, check it out. This is the matchup I'm looking for, right? The matchup I actually really want to see, right? I want to see Nick Flip Kings from California.
Oh, Nick Lovano.
Yeah, Nick
Lovano and Chris Jefferson.
Ooh, that's gonna be
nice.
cold.
That's a nice
match. That's like a AFC championship right there. You know what I'm saying? They're like sleep. I've seen both of them close, and they both have a different type of confident style. And they both.
I want to see Andy and Donovan.
Andy and Donovan.
Oh
guys
yeah,
that are in this call. So I saw we dropped at least 15 people from 100. I want you guys to know that we're giving away tickets tonight. And there is an anonymous sponsor in this group that just cash out me some money to give away an extra ticket right now. So guys, if you're with us,
can we get my money back?
People, you guys are gonna get the gold right now, okay? So look, this is a crazy thing. I'm honestly, man, there's so many different closing styles. It's hard to say who's going to be crowned king closer because all of us just have a different style. Some of you guys saw me close that deal on PropStream Live. I never spoke with that lady not once in my life. And I traced her on the spot and closed it on the spot. I got the contract signed today. And it's like a $20,000 spread in a market I've never even been in before. Ocala, Florida. Who even lives there? So guys, there's so many styles, right? I love how Aaron takes the servanthood approach. I'm the same. I listen very carefully. Keith does the same, but he's very aggressive. He goes straight for the offer, straight for the like, what do you want? I know you want the money. Let's get this money, right? Elijah, I've seen him build massive rapport. But yo, if there's anybody that I want to go against, it's Chris Jefferson. That dude got that like 1990s Sounds of Love making 98, 33. I'm gonna give you a cash offer.
And they be like, okay, sign here.
Oh my God. My non-existent panties got soaked right now because so y'all, this is crazy. I never thought this dude was like a smooth talker on the phone, but he straight up got a woman who had nothing to do, like wanted nothing to do with Chris, bro. Was like ready to hit up, and he turned it into a deal and an appointment and landed it. And I think he may have gotten a contract. But he was Barry White on the phone, bro. Like legit. I didn't even see that. So when Chris talks to you, he's like, yeah, man, what's up, bro? And then out of nowhere on the phone, he's like, yeah.
He's smooth on that phone. I have to give him that.
Right? These are my contract sounds of love.
I would say this. If I had to just pick somebody that I want to go against, I want some of Steve Morales. You know, I want some of Steve Morales. That's what I say. I would say Steve Morales and Adrian Salgado. Those are two people that I want some smoke, some real smoke with.
Let's go.
So,
sound like a call out to me.
So guys, I know we're talking about a lot of stuff, like a lot. I mean, I'm gonna be real. It's already 12 o'clock. We've been on this call for like 2 hours. This is lit. Honestly, I'm having a lot of fun, guys.
Hey, yeah, Q. Somebody's asking on Facebook, who do they need to talk to if they want to sponsor the event?
Oh yeah, man. Look, reach out to
me.
Closing, let's go. It's a soup. Give it a loot. Give it a loot. I'm a bad.
He trying to be a level 5 leader over here. Wait a minute.
5.
So guys, I want to end this on a really good note. I think that y'all got enough information from this to close 100 deals this year. I'm gonna be very, very real. Elijah's talk about vision, Keith's story about where he came from and how he just didn't give up and was persistent, and Aaron's 5 levels of leadership, guys, and then me trying to be a preacher, amazing, right? We got all kinds of crazy value here. But there's one thing that we all have, and this is a characteristic that we all share, and I'm going to share this with you guys. Elijah and Aaron actually heard me tell the story before, and I'm going to tell it to you guys because if you didn't come to Ground Zero, you may not know these things. And this is me getting very, very real with y'all, but I want to get real with you guys because y'all are here right now. So in 2017, guys, this is about vision. I want to talk to you guys about vision, okay? And this is going to change the way that you do business. I'm going to be very, very real with y'all here. As a matter of fact, we're going to get vulnerable for a second. So in 2017, I made my first $1 million wholesaling real estate. And $250,000 of that came from a 30-unit apartment complex that I wholesaled downtown in San Antonio, Texas, next to San Antonio College. And it belonged to my landlord. So to be honest with you guys, I never made that amount of money in my entire life. Not once did I ever make that amount of money. And this is me just like straight up, like I'm gonna throw it on the table here. I know some of these guys here may not understand this, but money only amplifies what you are. And if you don't fix yourself first, you're not ready for this blessing that God's about to give you, okay? So 2017, I made my first $1 million. Okay. I cannot tell you how many women were so attracted to that wanted to be a part of that. And my lady, she'd been with me since I had nothing. My woman, right? My wife. I love my lady. She's a goddess in my eyes. And for me, when that blessing came so soon, right? It came so soon before I was able to like comprehend what I had in front of me. I committed massive sin. And because I felt like I wasn't worthy of what I was given, in my eyes, I had to self-destruct because I was toxic to anybody that was around me. If you are a piece of crap right now, money is only going to amplify that part of you. If you don't do this mindset stuff in the beginning, you're going to make the same mistake I did. So guys, I'm going to be real with y'all. In 2017, I made more money than I ever made my entire life. I went and I cheated on my lady a few times, and it was the worst thing that I think I've ever done. And honestly, guys, I don't know why I did it. I just knew that I wanted to push away everything that loved me because I wasn't worthy of what I had been given. So I wanted to self-destruct so bad. I wanted to find a reason to end my life. In that moment, I did the worst thing to my lady. And guys, when I went to prison for a year, guess who held it down for me? Guess who came to see me? Guess who put money in my commissary so that I could have something to eat? My girl did. My girl was there for me. My girl was there with me the entire time. She was taking care of my newborn son. And I was the piece of crap here. I did that because my mind was not ready for the amount of money. There's no excuse for it, really. If you're a lady and you're watching this, I ain't making no excuses. Yes, I was a piece of crap. I shouldn't have done that. So one day, I'm wallowing in my sorrows. I'm so mad about what I just did, right? And I lost everything. My lady moved out of the house. She took my son with her. I feel like I'm just alone at this time. My best friend that I had that I thought I could confide into tried to hit on my lady while we were separated. And I lost a 13, 14, 16-year friendship. And a friend that I thought that I could trust and confide into was just leading me on so that he could try to get my girl while we were separated, telling me things, speaking things into my ear so that I would do these things and amplifying that negative person that I was, bleeding into who I was trying to be, that toxic person. Guys, I spent all my money trying to get my lady back. I spent all of it trying to get my lady back. And I realized that money cannot buy these things that I wanted in my life. So I'm wallowing in my sadness. I'm literally just so mad at myself because I can't believe I let it get this far. I'm at a point where I want to end my life. Guys, I never believed in God, not fully. I never believed in him like he believed in me. I never believed in the Lord. I never believed in going to church. I never believed in any of that crap. It's not crap, I'm sorry. But back then it was. To me, it was. And so I said, you know what? Let's go to church. So I walk into church, a lonely man, no family, and I'm in the worst position I've ever been in my entire life. And so I sit down right at the front because I really want to take this in. Like it's been like 17 years since I've walked into a church until that moment. So I sit at the front, right? And the pastor is looking like right at me. I feel like exactly what he's about to say is what I needed, right? And this is where my life changed. This is the moment that my life changed. And the pastor is talking about this story, right? So alone sat a man frustrated with his life. He had his kid playing on the ground next to him. He's sitting at his dining room table. And he's so frustrated because he lost his girlfriend. He lost his job. He lost the money that he had in his bank account. Somebody stole his wallet that day. His food was bad. Everything that could possibly happen wrong in a day happened for this man, right? And this is a story that the pastor is telling me. And so he's reading the paper and he's going through the paper and he's looking for a reason to not kill himself. It's like, Lord, give me a message right now because this is what I need. This is exactly what I need right now. Frustrated, right? Frustrated. He goes and he takes the piece of paper, right? Like he takes this piece of paper and he rips it into pieces, the way that I'm doing right now. He rips it into pieces, right? And he throws it on the floor. He walks away. His kid's playing on the ground. And he walks in the other room. And he's just trying to recollect exactly what's going on. 10 minutes later, guys, he comes back. He comes back, right? And he sees his girl, his daughter, his little kid, his little 4 or 5-year-old daughter, right? He sees his little 4 or 5-year-old daughter on the ground. And she put these pieces back together. She put them back perfectly. And he had ripped it into 100 pieces. 100 pieces. And he picks up his girl and he says, baby girl, why, like, how did you do this? This is amazing. You glued it together. You taped it together. What happened? and he was looking at a job that he was trying to get, right? And when he ripped up the paper, he was so frustrated with himself. He was frustrated with his life. He was frustrated with everything, right? And this is something the pastor is telling me. He's looking in my eyes while he's telling me this. And he said, and the daughter tells this man, he said, Daddy, there was a man on the other side of that paper, and I just put the pieces together. And he turns the paper around, guys. He turns the paper around, and it's completely put back together. And it's a picture of Jesus Christ. And she put it all together. And that right there was the changing moment for me. When he told me that story, I realized that I didn't have the picture right. And for a lot of people, that was Jesus. For a lot of people, that could have meant a million different things I didn't fully believe at this time. That picture was my wife and my son, a house, a white picket fence. I'm cracking up a little bit, I'm sorry. A white picket fence, a family, people that I just knew that wanted to be around me, that I loved tremendously, and all of us together and just being happy. And that was what I was missing. That was what I was missing. So guys, a lot of you want to do something amazing. You want to do something groundbreaking for yourself, right? You can read a million self-help books, right? You can read a million self-help books, but nothing will ever take care of you and love you the same way God will. And when you put that picture together, whatever that picture was for you, I walked out of that church baptized a Christian that day. And that was what I needed in my life. And when I walked out, I felt like I took the greatest breath that I could have ever taken in my whole entire life. And I was free. I was finally free. And at that moment, guys, I got my lady back. I got my son back. I got my family back, and we're all together again. And it's the best thing that ever happened to me. So I wanted to tell you guys that because some of y'all just don't understand the picture. If you just get the picture right, all of these things that you want in your life will manifest and they'll grow exponentially, no matter what you believe in, because God believes in you. He loves you so much that he's going to bring shit into your life that you have to go through. He's going to put blocks in your life that you have to hop over, but you have to believe and you have to have faith that once you get the picture right, everything else falls into place. So that was the day I was saved and I gave my life to Jesus. And I just want to share that with you guys, because ultimately out of all of these things, what you guys need is the vision and you need to get the picture right. So put that picture together now. Put it together now, because I promise you guys, if God's on your side, he loves you tremendously. And if you just have a little faith and you believe and you have one of these moments and you hold on to it forever, it lasts a lifetime. And I've never loved my lady more. I've never been a better father. I've never had a better business, because now I know God. So remember that, guys.
That's what I'm talking about. Bounce back on them.
It's pretty dope, man. It's pretty dope for sure, man. We definitely appreciate you sharing that, man.
Yeah, that's real.
For real.
Thanks, guys.
Real talk here.
It's really been like a thing for me to try to talk more about God. So I appreciate it. Thank y'all. So does anybody else got anything else to say? I'm sorry. Did I cause the silence? Y'all can unmute yourself. I think I did it.
Look like Aaron trying to get attention.
Oh,
he need to be
Here
unmuted or something.
I did it. I did it. You're good. You're good.
Hey, you want to hear us? You got to unmute us.
I'm sorry, guys. Sorry.
Hey Q, so first of all, thank you for that, man. I really appreciate it. And I hope that everybody benefited from this. We have an individual who wants to remain unanimous. Blessings to this person, because I have to get off the phone, y'all. Speaking of getting the picture right, I got a fine dime piece and she's in the other room and she made me some food, and I want to make sure that I keep her pleased so that I can come home to her every night. Now, on that note, we have somebody who was so kind and generous that they just hit me up and they said, yo, E, I want to sponsor somebody to get to this event. This literally just happened in my DMs privately right now. So Q, is it okay if I any mini miny mo on this joint, or how do you think I should run it?
Yeah, let's run it, bro. I would love that. Let's get it.
All right. So here's what I want to do, because I think that you should at least put in some work. I think that if you're tuned in and you got some value, that you should tag Q, Keith Everett, and myself and Elijah Rubin on IG and or Facebook. Take a screenshot of this, tag us, and then type "done" in the comment section. When you've done that, I'll give you 45 seconds, and out of the people who put "done," I'm gonna any, mini, miny, mo. I'll give y'all 30 seconds.
Let's go.
We're about to announce the who gets a free ticket, sponsored by somebody who asked me to remain unanimous.
If you're
is it unanimous or anonymous?
Anonymous.
It's
like the people that wear that mask. Anonymous.
Anonymous.
Oh my God. We are anonymous. We know about this event.
We know everything except for what we need to know.
Hey, and blessings to the person who did this, man. That's really, really cool of you. That's really cool of you.
Else too, to throw this on top. I know you guys are doing what you're doing, but I have someone else, my friend Lee. She didn't say anonymous. Leanna.
No, I'll do it. I'll pay for someone's ticket.
She wants to buy 2
Go ahead.
tickets. She wants to double it up and pay for someone's ticket.
Dang, come on, y'all.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's love. Look the blessings, man. Wow.
So much love.
Sharing is caring.
It's leaders. That's what we
Q,
do.
Q, are you going to throw me in there, Q?
Yes. So guys, Renee is one of my really good friends. We connected in the weirdest way, actually. I'll tell you all the story real quick. I'm a big storyteller. So
Again? No.
It's just like,
Hey, yo, go Q.
Q, I left that person in Texas. I'm not that person anymore.
He's a superhuman now.
I love it. You know what? I don't even have to say anything. All I got to say is Renee just closed her first deal, and she's on track to close her second one. And
yes.
She's back and sponsors someone else's ticket. Let's get it.
I bought 4.
Whoa.
Hey.
So I'm sponsoring. One goes for my Ground Zero fam, because it all started with you, boo. It all started. You started this motion. This is God's money. This ain't my money. This is God's money. And you blessed me. When you found me, I was broken. I was broken in every which way. And, you know, I was, struggle was real. And, but I left there a whole different person than what I am now. And I'm going to keep continuing to push forward. And I promised you that I was going to pay it forward when it came time for me to put it back and pay it to somebody who, you know, isn't maybe in a position who can't pay for it, you know, but I still want them to you know, to eat. And so I bought one because I'm always going to remember where I came from. And Ground Zero, look, it's on my board behind me, right next to my goals, where I'm going to be at, to always remember where I came from. You may have invited me into your home. And for me, Superhuman served the meal. Aaron, you served the meal with your team, because every day I'm growing. And all this stuff that is going on in my life, just like with everybody's got something going on in their life, you know, it just doesn't even affect me anymore. Like you said, it talks about mindset. You know, my mindset is changing. I'm still taking L's out here, just like other people are taking L's out here, but it doesn't affect me like it does before. I don't get into that depression like it was, or I let it, you know, I'll allow it for a few hours or maybe a day, but I'm like, hey, brush it off. Today's a new day. I was blessed with a new day. God woke me up for a purpose, and I'm gonna make the best of it. So I got a ticket for my Ground Zero family. I got a ticket for my Superhuman family. I'm like a caldo de real estate. You know, I got a little mixture of all you guys. Woo! You know, I got Ground Zero. I got the fire damage niche. You know, I got the hustle implementers. So I got a ticket for you too, Keith. your story inspired me. When I left in Ground Zero, when I walked Q's office, my account went overdrawn, 500. I didn't know how I was gonna pay my mortgage. You know, my man was bringing food from the restaurant for us to eat. It was rough. You know, but I made it out there because people sponsored me, and so this is my way of paying you guys back. And you know, I'm just telling you guys that I didn't make a whole lot of money. I still got bills. I got bills. You know,
They don't quit.
But you know, I'm planting that seed. You know, first and foremost, I got to pay my tithes. You know what that, but you know, but still, I hope that somebody else is blessed, and I continue to, you know, bless somebody else. I'm not keeping it all to myself. I'm taking whatever all you guys have given to me, and I'm trying to share it with other people. When I find out, I reach out to them privately. I'm not going to put everybody out on blast, but I just want to let you know that I'm doing good, and I'm trying to, you know, bring somebody up with me who's drowning, you know, because I was right there. I was right there. I'm in a canoe. I ain't in a yacht yet. I ain't a yacht yet. I'm in a canoe, but you know what? I'm gonna bring somebody on board too. You know.
That's what I'm talking about. You're floating.
Get your mind right, Renee.
That's what I'm talking about, girl.
Getting like a root beer float.
Go, Renee. Let's go,
Doesn't
Renee.
the world, hey Renee, doesn't the world look just so much different once you get your mind right?
Yes.
Right? It just looks different. Isn't it amazing?
It's
amazing. So check this out. Check this out. Renee, you're inspiring the masses. I just got another DM that said, Aaron, I would like to remain anonymous. I'm sponsoring somebody. It looks like right now 8 people are going to get their tickets paid for right now.
Wow.
Now, what I'm saying is the people who had DM'd me and made me the stewards of their ticket, because I have people who are hitting me up right now. This is what I'm saying. I need for you to go to Instagram or Facebook with a screenshot, tag Aaron Bevins, Elijah Rubin, Keith Everett, and Quentin Flores, and put done in the comment section. When you do that, I'm going to do an any, mini, miny, mo joint, because I don't want nobody saying Aaron chose favorites or whatever. I'm going to run an any, mini, miny, mo joint. And then we're going to pick 2 people who these anonymous angels, God sends, have blessed, and they asked me not to be announced. All right.
We got a bunch of people saying done in the comments too. They loading it up. They're trying to win that.
Beautiful.
How many people did you say are going? 8?
2 are mine. Liana, you got 2, and then Renee is sponsoring 4. That's 8 people. All right.
Sponsorship.
All right, cool. So it looks like everybody who's going to be participating is here. So let's go ahead and run it. And by the way, y'all, I want y'all to know something. This was not designed to be a pitch fest, right? We're just excited about this event. I'll say this. I believe with all of my heart, if you don't have on the speaker view, you need to put on the speaker view on this joint, because I want you to look into my eyes. I believe with all of my heart that this event is going to change history in this niche of real estate in the United States of America. I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Yes, sir.
Imagine the first Super Bowl. They had no idea. What they were onto. Now look at the game. That's what this is. So I'm going to do the any, mini, miny, mo. Any, mini, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. Any, mini, miny, mo. Christian Sosa, I have never heard of you before in my life. Who are you? Where are you from? Christian.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, bro? You're from Miami?
Yes.
I hear an accent. I hear an accent. Are you Cubano? Are you Dominicano?
No, my parents are from Peru.
They're from Peru. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. Have you ever closed a wholesale deal, bro?
Yes, but it was a JV deal.
How much did you make on it?
Sorry?
How much did you make on it?
10,000.
Beautiful.
Damn, out the gate.
Love it. I love it. I love
Coming out
it.
swinging.
I love it. Hey, Christian, Christian, let me ask you this, and let me ask you this. What do you expect to benefit? How do you expect to benefit from the Closers Olympics 2020?
I mean, I tried doing a lot of cold calling. I got into Mojo, and I mean, I'm trying to better that, my cold calling skills.
Lovely, lovely. How old are you, bro?
22.
Lovely, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. What do you do for work?
Right now I work in construction.
Okay, okay.
In remodeling, interior remodeling.
Is business doing okay with the corona and all that in Miami?
So. Right now it's been going a little bit slower.
Okay. All right. All right. Hey, Christian, I need for you to make a commitment to me right here in front of all these people, okay? You just had somebody bless you with tickets, free tickets to the 2020 Closers Olympics. Please show up on time with notes, because I believe that you're going to get more value in this event than in any other real estate event that you can possibly attend, bro.
Definitely. Definitely. Thank you very much.
All right. I love it. I love it.
Congrats.
We got one more. We got one more. All right. I'm looking for the Duns. I'm looking for the Duns. Any, mini, miny, mo, catcher, tiger, bias, toe. If it hollers, let it go. Any, mini, miny, mo. Is there a man named Jarrell Keys in the building?
Jarrell.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jarrell, where are you from, bro?
Well, you know, I'm originally from H-Town, baby. H-Town, hold it down. But, you know, I'm by way of San Antonio now.
I love it. I love it. Jarrell, how old are you, bro?
26.
26. Have you closed a wholesale deal before?
I have closed a wholesale deal before.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. How much did you make?
I made 4 G's.
My guy, my guy, my guy. What do you expect to how do you expect to benefit from the 2020 Closers Olympics, bro?
Man, honestly, I'm here to learn anything that I possibly can. I believe that we're not just gonna see fix and flip deals close. We're gonna see creative financing deals close, and I think that that's probably one of the most things I'm most excited about to really get to learn how people are closing their creative financing deals.
I love it. I love it. I love it, man. And can you make that same commitment to me that you're gonna show up on time and be ready to take notes and not take it for granted?
All day.
I love it. I love it. And so those of you who decided last minute to sponsor that way, legit, I am incredibly proud of y'all for taking a leadership role and a leadership position. Nobody asked y'all to do that. And for y'all to do that, I think that y'all just really, really bless these two gentlemen between Christian Sosa and Jarrell Key. So Jarrell and Christian, if y'all would, please DM me and then I'll coordinate y'all. Is it okay, anonymous sponsors? Can I coordinate with them? I know y'all didn't want to be mentioned publicly. Anonymous sponsors, is it okay if I connect them with y'all so that they can at least meet the person who's blessing them? I think that would be cool. If not, then we can work that out. But Jarrell and Christian, if y'all could reach out to me personally in my DMs on IG or Facebook, and we'll go from there.
Giving back to the community. Gotta love it.
Done deal. I'm in miracle territory.
Let's go, Jarrell. Drop them gems.
So I want to giving out Renee's ticket, and we also have someone who wanted to donate a ticket who wanted to remain anonymous. They already cashed out me the money for it too. Wow. And I also told them that I may break my promise on it being anonymous, but I'm gonna respect it. His name starts with, no, I'm kidding.
It rhymes with.
Alrighty, guys. So this is something that Renee had messaged me about that spawned this meeting. I wasn't even talking about having a meeting like this. And Renee messaged me and she was like, hey, Q, just want to let you know about a ticket for someone in your group. So where my Ground Zero family at? I see a lot of superhumans in this building.
I'm right here, right here.
Hustle implementers. I see all kinds of people, man. Where are my people that have been with me since Ground Zero, since the bottom, baby? Day one. Where are my day ones? Put your comments in the banner down here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Started from the bottom, now they're here.
I'm a superhuman, but I'll still rep my Ground Zero.
Let's go. Let's go.
A ground human in the house.
That's her secondary hat. Don't get it twisted, Q.
I love it, man. I love it. All
a
right,
ground,
guys.
huh? What is it?
I'm going to go for it and do an any, mini, miny, mo joint. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to smoke it, but I'm going to do it. All right? I'm kidding, guys. Check this out. So, any, mini, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let him go. Any, mini, miny, mo. Jamie Duncan. Jamie. What's up, bro? Jamie, where you at, man? Where you at? Hold up. Let me see if I can get Jamie in here. Jamie.
Yo, Jamie's not even here.
Yo, yes I am. I'm right here.
I'm about to say miracle territory, man. You left the territory.
I'm right here.
Right here.
Jamie and superhuman. What you doing? Thank you.
Oh, we got baby girl.
Almost the baby.
So, you know what's crazy?
Isn't that the first baby superhuman?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the first baby superhuman. Yes, he is.
Yeah, she's going crazy right now.
Long story short, on
Even the baby happy that they going.
Yo, Jamie, I'm super happy for you. Give me a minute. Hold up. There we go. My man Jamie just had his first kid. Also just closed a huge deal with the Superhuman campaign. Jamie started at my office a little over a year ago, and he gained so much knowledge from there. He went and applied it in his own business. And looking at him just grow into this individual since I first met him at my first Ground Zero event that I threw has been nothing short of a blessing. Jamie, bro, go for it and message me after this. I'm gonna get you hooked up with your ticket and your link so that you can get everything set up, bro. And I'll see you there at the event. Renee, thank you so much for sponsoring Jamie. Now,
yes, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All love, brother. All love.
Keith gets one. Keith gets to give one away, and however he wants to do it, and so does Aaron.
Yo, that so many blessings. Someone just hit me up again, y'all. They just bought 2 more tickets. They're giving these 2 tickets away. I just got hit up.
Now people gonna watch the replay of this and be mad as a mug.
Wow, love is ridiculous.
Yo, that's wild.
That's gonna be like, I wish I was there.
One more. So I have someone on my friends list that unanimously, like this guy probably been just supportive of everything that I've been doing. I love this dude massively. So guys, this is insane. But he just messaged me during all of this stuff, and he says that he wanted to sponsor somebody. So I'm gonna go for it and start just doing the any, miny, mo thing, guys, and let's bless another individual in here. Okay?
Hey, Q. Hey, bro. I think low key we know a lot of the people in here. Can we just bless somebody who we know needs it?
100.
I agree. I love that idea.
I know a couple in here who I know for sure need this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just kind of throwing that out there, Q. I don't know if you have somebody in mind.
Someone who's in this live. Who needs it?
Bro. Her name starts with an A and it rhymes with Shmano Marie.
Yes.
Her last name starts with a B and it rhymes with Schmolz.
How do you expect me to go over all of this? What?
Anna Marie Bowles, bro. Trust me.
What?
I love her.
Oh my goodness.
Is that what we're doing? Anna Marie, that's the one?
Yeah, trust me, dog. Trust me.
Are you sure? You really?
I swear.
Yeah, she's on my team.
On everything I love, bro. You know I wouldn't mislead you, bro.
All right. Anna. What's up?
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. You guys do it again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
What's up, girl? How you doing?
I'm okay. Hey, I'm doing okay. I'm getting better. I'm getting my system set up. I'm making cold calls. And I get so much love from the group and from you and from everybody else in the REI family. And man, I'm like Renee. I am so blessed. I'm so blessed. And thank you, everybody, so much. Thank you, Aaron. Oh my goodness. Thank you. It's such a blessing. It's such a blessing.
This is the best feeling in the world, man. This is what $1 million is. Like, I pray that y'all get your first million so that you understand that, like, this is like 12 times that in my eyes. Like 12 times that. It's the best feeling. Hey, I pray that God continues to bless you and that you see so much light in this and that you receive so much knowledge, Anna Marie. And I'm just so excited for you. I'm so excited for you. So get with Aaron. Aaron will get you connected with everything you need to get. We'll get you set up, okay?
Thank you so much, and thank you, family. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
Guys,
I appreciate it.
I love it. I love it. Thank you. Guys, it's time for my boy Keith to give away something. All right. And after that, Elijah, because I know Elijah got to hop off here, right? Like probably like 30 minutes ago, honestly.
Yeah. So man, definitely want to give away a ticket, for sure. Man, we want you guys to enjoy this, man. Like I think that like my guy Aaron said, man, I really don't think you guys understand that this is literally about to be history. Typically you guys come to the events, you guys watch the webinars, and we just giving you guys knowledge. But now we're giving everybody the opportunity to see us apply the knowledge that we give everybody else. And also we giving away a lot of stuff to charities and stuff like that, nurses and families in need, man. So I think this bringing everybody together, man. That's one thing I do like about this quarantine time is that everybody have came together. And I feel like the real estate industry has been great. It's been a lot of unity, but now it's time to, it's time to have the unity, and now it's time to get back, to the competitive part of it. So it's gonna be lovely, man. So I want to pick somebody.
Where are my hustle implementers? Where you guys at?
What a hustle fam, man. Let's
Where the
get
hustle
it.
fam?
They've been screen recording them IG lives from Diddy.
Yes, sir. I'm just gonna pick somebody random. I'm just going through it right now. Let's see who we got. We got Carrie Morgan. We got Carrie Morgan on here.
Carrie,
step right up.
Carrie Morgan.
Come
Yo,
on
can
down.
y'all hear me?
She say we here.
Where Carrie at? Carrie Morgan.
Unmuted, Carrie.
I'm looking for Carrie right now.
She just muted.
Is this a ticket that I gave that I'm giving for Keith?
She's in the comments,
Yep,
Keith.
yep.
She said, hold on. She's in the comments.
Okay. While we holding on for Carrie, just want to say congratulations for sure. Like I said, man, this is gonna be unbelievable, man. And this to be able to put together with these guys, Quentin, Q, and Aaron and Elijah. Like I think that one of my favorite parts is behind the scenes stuff that's going on right now. The preparation of this event, man. Like, man, it's been great working with these guys, man. We all come together, we put our minds together, and when people put their minds together, this is gonna be the result of it. So definitely looking forward to everybody, coming out. Congratulations to everybody who won the ticket tonight, and let's get it, man. Let's continue. Let's push this thing out. Let's get it.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep. Is that Carrie?
Yeah, man. That's me.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm good, man. How are y'all, man? I just want to say, man, y'all really a blessing, man, and it's just a blessing to be in this position, man, to learn from all of y'all. Cause like I definitely want to be in y'all position one day, and to see how successful y'all is, and seeing how everybody just coming together, man. It really brings me, man. It moves me. So I appreciate all y'all, man, for letting us know and letting us in on everything. So I just want to thank y'all, man.
Hey, man, we definitely thank you for supporting, man. I'm sure the other guys will say the same thing. And what's what you looking forward to the most, man, with the close of the Olympics?
Man, I think it's gonna be amazing just to see everybody kind of in their element, man. Cause like when everybody get in that zone, like everybody, they just pull out their tricks and to see how everybody is gonna show us how to speak and how to react to these type of sellers and to do all of these different things and man and be a problem solver. That's really what I'm looking forward to, man.
Yes, sir, man. It's gonna be, man. Listen, I mean, I know what matchup you looking forward to, man. Who you looking to see the most, man? Who your two people you would like to see go head to head?
Man, honestly, I really rock with you and your style, and I also like Q, man. I like Q because he's very like sensitive on the phone, man, and I feel like you know, I like everybody, but y'all two are my favorite that I'm looking forward to see.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, man, we can't wait, man. It's going down, man. So, Kerry, just get with me after this. You know, we'll make sure we get you hooked up. And appreciate it, man, for just being on here with us tonight. You know, shout out to Q again for putting this together, man. I'm just glad to meet some of you guys as well.
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, look, I know you're going through some stuff, and I can, you know what I mean? Like, I just love how you're able to get on this call right now with everything you got going on. Can we get another little prayer in the comments from my boy's mother? Because this is my man right here, bro. Like, I really ride with Keith. This is my boy. I probably take a bullet for this dude. And
my guy.
You know, he came to Ground Zero. He lit up the stage, guys. I just want to see y'all bless his mom one more time, y'all. Let's get this thing going. You know, there's power in prayer, and if we all get together, and I'm sure Christ will heal her the same way that he healed many in his time frame. Okay. So remember that.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Much love to everybody, man.
Elijah, let's go for it and give away a ticket, bro. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Like, once again, thank you guys all for like I said, some of it's like 1 o'clock almost your guys' time over there. So yes, although yes, I want to get a little smash a little later. We did it all together. You know what I'm saying? Everybody made that equal sacrifice. And what's so beautiful is that look at the heart of abundance. Everybody just donated and blessed, and everybody was planting that seed, that bamboo tree in each one of in everybody's lives together with your time and some of the physical money. So I think it speaks immense words who's on here. So super shout out to you know, everybody, the superhumans, all right, the hustle implementers, you know, and the Ground Zero family, all the fire damage family. I'm just so glad that we're all able to come together, you know, and all these people have a certain, I can feel the energy for each other. So what I want to be able to do before I get off this ticket here, all right, I would like to be able, in the comments, I want you guys to write out your favorite gem. You got a lot of gems. You had like 4 pastors talk to you today. Your favorite gem. I want to see who's about there. Whoever gave the most heat. I'm gonna pick out who had the most. Who's really take some notes. Who's make sure they're absorbing some time. I'm gonna pick one in I'll pick one in 60 seconds. 60 seconds right now. As many the dopest gems you captured. All right.
The dopest gems, guys. Who was the one who?
I don't know that them leadership look like it's taking a little jump ahead there. Superhuman crown.
Let's see what's happening here.
Mindset is everything.
Got leadership. Jesus walks.
Renee is the gem.
Oh, Renee, nice. And our gold. Guys.
There's so many things that dropped on this thing. Oh my God.
Hey, let's go. Look at all these gems. Let's go.
Where we at on the clock, bro? Oh, that's fire. Man, 7 seconds, guys. Where we at? Where we at?
Damn. All right. I'm going. Let's get who's OV? Who's Avi? OV.
New York.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
New York, stand up.
Hey, how you doing? Y'all can hear me?
Yo, what up, bro?
What's up, y'all?
With the mask on.
There you are. Okay. What's up? Oh, what's up? Yeah. What's up, son?
Yo, E, what's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Peace. My man's working and grinding right now on the double up. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, yo, and you had a fire damaged property too. Look at that.
Absolutely.
On some random pick. I remember my guy. Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, man.
Absolutely, man. Much love, man.
So have you won anything before?
He's on that front line. He's in the post office risking everything.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Yo. Put some extra energy to my guy. Give my guy some extra energy, yo. Put some energy at my guy.
Much love to the superhuman.
L5,
everybody in ground zero. Everybody everywhere, man.
Yeah, so let me ask you.
Congrats, OB.
Yeah,
thank you, y'all. Thank you.
So have you won anything before?
No, I haven't won anything, but I'm basically blessed, man, because after going through that fire, the fact that I have life, that's good enough. Everything else is a bonus, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's right. That's right, yo. Salute to you, your family. I'm glad you guys made out, and the fact you put yourself on the front line, and the fact that you haven't won anything before. You can never say that again, because you just won something right now, and that's just a testament that you are a natural born winner. You know, that's just a manifestation for yourself. So out of everybody you've seen, you know, everybody about to see on the lineup, who's the two you want to see most? The matchup. What's the matchup like?
I kind of want to see Aaron and Q go at it, you know, because they're friendly with it. But I do want to see something different, maybe a little bit of Keith. And I want to see you pull some tricks out the bag, man, because a lot of people go through these fires and situations, and it's not just a fire. It could be water damage, anything, mold. And people, like, with these old homes, when they don't keep them up to date, they go through these things. So I'm pretty sure you'll figure something out.
Damn. So, man, Keith, so you're pinning the four horsemen against each other, huh? I see you. So do we connect you with Aaron? We connect you with Aaron or with Q?
Yeah. Either one. Either or is fine.
Yeah. So they get you connected.
I got you, fam.
Good looking.
Yo, salute to you.
I appreciate that. Hey, I appreciate that, and I appreciate the love from everybody, man. It's much love and family everywhere.
Yo, appreciate the work you're doing out there on the front line for us, King.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Everybody stay blessed. Much love.
Stay blessed,
bro. Yes, sir.
Stay blessed.
Bro, if me and Aaron go at it in this competition, that's gonna be like Obi-Wan versus Anakin in episode 3, dog. And that was the rawest. Them dudes were down for each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it was like the worst situation.
Yeah.
Are we
my
gonna
brother,
get
Anakin?
Are we gonna get an Elijah and an Aaron standoff? I'll be second.
The half breeds.
The half breeds.
The Caribbean half breeds.
Exactly, the Caribbean half breeds. You gotta check it out. That'll be a good Caribbean vibes. So, you know, liquor shot. Liquor shot.
Is it going to be recorded?
Yeah, there's some information. Yeah, we'll be releasing some information about that, Brian, as we get a little bit closer. Guys, I hate to have to cut this short. I gotta go. Renee has given me stewardship of a ticket, and then an anonymous godsend has given me 2 tickets that they're purchasing as well. I'm gonna. Is it okay? Can I choose these people, and then once I do that, if y'all could please reach out to me in my DMs. I'm gonna choose Alicia Howard. Okay.
Oh wow.
Let's
thank
go.
you.
All right. Marinos Botros.
Go.
Congrats.
All right. And the one, the only Miss Zaida Ramos.
Zyla.
All right, so I'm writing these down between Zaida and Marinos and Alicia Howard.
This just goes the power of just showing up and win. Just show up. Most people don't want to show up.
Let's go, Chris. Just show up to show out.
And as a final note, I want to say, Renee, you are such a blessing. The anonymous other givers, y'all know who y'all are. I am so incredibly proud of y'all for showing up the way y'all did. Chris Monroe for being a GOAT in his own right and staying here this late is like crazy, like testimony to this dude's character and just who he is and what he stands for. Thanks for riding with us, bro.
Oh, no problem. You know I'm there. Whatever go down, I'm there through thick and thin.
Whatever. If y'all want a replay to this session, Chris streamed it on his page. I want you guys to go to his YouTube channel and subscribe, and I want y'all to go to his Facebook and follow his page. All right. I think we've all given massive blessings. I told everybody from the beginning that we weren't going to record this session. I wanted it to be exclusive. Chris made it a thing, guys, to make this thing public, and we followed it. So, bless Chris right now with a follow, a like, a subscribe. Go in there and follow his podcast. He has many people on his podcast. I want y'all to receive those blessings that he gives freely. My man takes a lot of time out of his day to be present for things like this. What time is it in St. Louis, bro?
It's only 12:53, so we still ready.
It's almost 1 a.m, bro. Come on.
Yeah, and by the way, things don't happen by accident. Chris Monroe is gonna be on the Real Estate of Mind podcast with me this coming up Tuesday, talking about how to play real life Monopoly and win.
Just like that. Yes, sir. You know we there just like that.
Is that tomorrow, Chris?
That's tonight. Yep.
Let's get
it's actually tonight.
We done stayed over into the time.
All right.
I wanted to share before we wrap up right there. It's you go and take off. You go and take off. Cause I know we got to wrap up. But I want to be able to share the video. I don't know if you guys seen the video that Quentin Flores man-made. It's unbelievable, and I think it's such a quality piece of art he put together. What we're all getting down doing.
I got to stay for this.
I just want to be able to share before we wrap up, just because it's so quality what he put together. So what I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here real quick. Just for those who may not have seen it, I'm just getting it all done.
Bro, real fast before we play this video, can we do one dope thing? And guys, the first time I ever met Elijah, he had an entire crowd do this. And I think that if we're going to leave, we should leave on the note of this dope video and also what my buddy Elijah and his girl do. And this is powerful because I truly believe that words is what changes an entire nation, right? It's how some people were able to move a nation, right? And so, Elijah, do you mind blessing us with an affirmation real quick? If we can all put our heads down for a second and really take in these words that my boy's about to say with his girl. Do you mind if you guys both say it together?
First one? Yeah, sure. So you got it. Not a problem. You got it. You ready?
So everybody, let's get our heads down. Let's do this real fast. Come on.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. I promise myself to be so strong that nothing disturbs my peace of mind. To talk health, happiness, and prosperity to every person I meet. To make all my friends feel like there's something worthwhile in them. To look at the sunny side of everything and make my optimism come true. To think only of the best, to work only of the best, to expect only of the best. To be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as I am about my own. To forget the mistakes of the past and press on the great achievements of the future. To wear a cheerful expression at all times and give a smile to every living creature I meet. To give so much time improving myself, I have no time left to criticize others. To be too large for worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, too happy to permit the presence of trouble. To think well of myself and proclaim this fact to the world. Not allow words, but yes, in great deeds. To live in faith that the whole world's on my side, as long as I'm agreed to be the best that's in me. Let's go, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, let me hit this. Yo, that's wonderful. Let me hit this share screen one time.
Yo, that song is fire.
Elijah.
Hey.
Yo.
Let me go forward and play it because I'm host, so the people will be able to see the audio.
Oh, damn. Okay, got you.
You're good. You're good. I got you, bro. I'll start it from right there, guys. Give me 1 second. We gotta at least leave on this dope ass note, okay?
And Q, you gotta mute everybody whenever you do it, because everybody's gonna be singing along this hot track that we dropped for them.
They're gonna be like, hey,
Aaron on the track, by the way.
Cause I'm a king closer,
That is my
real
ringtone.
estate soldier.
Yo, and if anybody wants those affirmations, all you have to do is text Elijah to 59224. I just put it in the chat group. Just text Elijah to 59224. That's our personal gift, just to add value. Do these in the morning, especially like we talked about in your mindset, man. You do your affirmations and you remind yourself that you're king closer. Let's go. Number one real estate soldier. Man.
All right, guys, check this out. Hold up. Mute everybody real quick.
Stop sharing.
I'm a king closer, real estate soldier. If it's war, I'm the last one standing.
Boom.
When it's over, thought you knew, thought you heard, thought I told you. I made it up the leaves and I'm smashing on these pillars. I'm a king closer, real estate soldier. If it's war, I'm the last one standing when it's over. Thought you knew, thought you heard, thought I told you. I made it up these leaves and I'm smashing on these pillars.
Hopped in the Benz that I bought with the money I made with my friends. These are not ends. This is the start, that's where it begins. I want the wins, closing them out cause I'm going in. Multiple M's, keeping them honest in my defense. Closing them, giving my coffee. Did it ASAP like Rocky. And you know this ain't a hobby. I keep 2 phones on me. Competition looks salty, and my numbers look saucy. TCPA cannot stop me. I'm the real estate.
King closer, real estate soldier. If it's war, I'm the last one standing when it's over. Thought you knew, thought you heard, thought I told you. I'm eating up the leaves and I'm smashing on these pillars. I'm a king closer, real estate soldier. If it's war, I'm the last one standing when it's over. Thought you knew, thought you heard, thought I told you. I'm eating up the leaves.
Bro, that was so fire. Oh my God.
That mug gonna be lit.
Yo, man, that's what I'm talking about right here. Hold up.
Aceable agent has set out to
God,
transform how
hold up.
people
Let me get
real
this
estate license.
fucking ad to shut up. All right, guys, let's get it. Hold up. I gotta go all the way up to the top and figure out how the hell to unmute everybody. Guys, I lost the unmute button. I don't know where it went. Hold up. I got this. I got this. Give me a minute. I got this. Hold up. I'm just gonna unmute all. Go.
Can I get
We
that
back.
for my ringtone, please?
Right. Who was that on that song anyway?
I need that for my ringtone. That was fire.
I got you. I got you.
Hey.
That song, drop that song.
Renee's still dancing over there.
That was fire. Oh my God.
Guys, I had such a good time. You know, I see Aaron doing accountability calls. I love it to death when he does it because it shows me how short accountability calls. So, you know, not trying to copy my boy and what he's doing, but we're going to be starting something very soon in Ground Zero. And we want to start something for the Closest Olympics. We want to create a portal for all of us where we can all come together and we can talk about business strategies and how we're going to implement these things. All right, you guys down? Y'all down?
Absolutely.
For shizzle.
Be in that one, you.
Down.
Get it, guys.
We're down.
Yo.
Wait, is it open to everybody, Kim?
Hey guys, each one teach one. Each one.
Who's snoring?
Snoring.
Everybody.
Who's snoring?
Don't be snoring on there. Don't be snoring on the guys. All right, everybody else.
No se eche un pedo, porque si no, hijo de su.
Alrighty, guys. I had a really good time hanging out with y'all. Y'all take care, okay? You guys have a good night. God bless y'all. Love y'all.
God bless you too. God bless y'all.
God bless
Thank
you.
y'all so much.
Thank you.
And that's how it goes down. So that, how did y'all like that stream right there? Let me turn my camera on before I end this. So there you go. Dropping knowledge, dropping information. Don't forget, that's coming up. I believe that's the 24th, 23rd and 24th. Let me pull that flyer back up. That's the event they're talking about. 12 closers. Everybody you see listed there, they're going to have 3 judges, 12 contestants and or challengers. Somebody's got to win. Who's going to be the king closer? It's going to be an annual event. Make sure you check that out. Go to their website right there, closersolympics.com. Check that out. Get your tickets. And for all of you saying, oh, king closers, real estate soldiers, you liking that song? We got some for your queens too. Queen closers coming up soon, so don't worry. Ladies, get your A game up, ready to put you in there as well. So that's how we do it, family. And like Aaron said, I'll be on his show tonight, 7:30 Central Time. Tonight, Tuesday. Come on by, check it out. Be on how to play Monopoly in real life. I like Monopoly as a kid, and I like it in real life. So thank you all for staying up so late. Oh, no problem, Leo. Gotcha, bro. Fire. Yep, that's right. R.E.I. Drea. So that's how we're going to do it, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here and do some more woke stuff. So do what you do. Be who you be. And I'll see you before you see me. Peace.
And we have And we have Mr. I Stay. Whoa, 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 and Mr. I Stay.